So it's Easter. It is Easter. Happy Easter to everybody. We're coming live from the van. Having my first Easter in a van. I'm going to give you guys some time to get in here. It's always awkward at first when you're in here and you're by yourself and you're letting everyone know that you're here. Hey, what's up? How are you? You're the first one in today. Welcome. Happy Easter. It's Easter where I'm at in the world. Hope you guys, wherever you are having a great Easter weekend. Hey, Tim, what's up? Happy Easter. Hey, Janelle, happy Easter. Happy Easter. It's Easter, guys. It's crazy. It's hard to believe. Hope you guys are doing well, man. I hope you guys are having a sensational Easter weekend. Here in Australia right now, it's Easter, and it's wet, and very rainy, and apparently it's going to flood. More flooding happening all over the place. I'm good, just, it's rainy and wet on Easter Sunday in a van, so it is what it is. Thank you. Happy Easter to you too, Janelle. Happy Easter to all of you. Woo! We are going to, we got the van loaded up with some stuff from the shed that I just got. And I think we're going to go and do Easter dinner. I think that's the plan. Have an Easter Sunday dinner. And the closest thing that I can think of for Easter Sunday dinner. Hey, Nicole, how are you? Welcome. Happy Easter. Hello. I think Easter Sunday dinner is basically in order. And the only thing that I can think of is kind of Easter dinner-y like that I could go to probably is, I'm thinking Red Rooster. So I think we're going to head over to Red Rooster and get some din and kind of play it by ear. This will not be a super long stream. I'm not doing 13 hours, 24 hours. None of that's happening tonight. I'm telling you in advance. So if your expectation is this is going to be a 12, 13 hour, 24 hour stream, it is not going to happen. No. We're keeping it short and sweet. Well, when I say short, shorter than 13 hours. Surely we can do that. Shorter than 12 hours and 10 hours and 9 hours. Glad to see you guys are still alive. As Nicole put, I'm alive. Anyways, we're going to start Van Diesel up and we're going to start driving to civilization from the shed here. So 8 hours then? Nope. I'm not doing 8 hours tonight either. I'm going to do I'm going to shoot for 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. That's the goal. Because, every day we can't keep doing 13-hour streams. You guys will get bored of me. Maybe. I mean, I can be quite entertaining for 13 hours, don't get me wrong. Faith, how has your day been so far? It has been absolutely non-eventful, boring goo. I've just been basically relaxing. I haven't done much of anything. As you would be aware of, the weather is really crappy right now. The rain is just insane, and it actually creates a feeling of you just wanting to just kind of just kind of relax, because the cloudiness, the coldness is pretty cold as well. This is the coldest day that's been in a long time up here. So it's cold, rainy, cloudy skies, overcast. I'll show you what we're working with in a second. But yeah, the weather, not that great. Not that great. So 8 hours in. So we're going to head. The plan is, let's head to somewhere where we can get some grub for Easter. I'm thinking Red Rooster is the closest Easter-like dinner. You know, something a bit more nice. I think like roast chicken sounds a bit more fancy. I would go get something else completely different. Have some rice or something in perhaps, but no, maybe another day. But everyone, welcome. Still raining here as well, Faith. Yeah, this rain is crazy. This is what we're working with. So this is the weather here. Cloudy skies, super rainy, all of that. So yeah, totally like just bad weather. How often a day do you eat, Faith? Well, at the moment, I'm eating basically, I mean, my main meal is once a day, but sometimes I have a lunch meal, as you guys have come to know. We'll eat something at lunch and we'll eat something at dinner. But today I haven't had anything to eat yet. For example, today I haven't had anything. So this will be my first and probably my only meal today. It's almost 5 o'clock here. So this will probably be the meal for the day. So I'm thinking Red Rooster is the goer today for Easter dinner. Some roast chicken, see if I can get some peas or something a bit, you know, healthier. Maybe some mashed potatoes or something. I don't know. It just really depends. It is, you know, sometimes if I eat, I mean, because I haven't eaten anything all day, eating at 5 o'clock could be meaning that by the time 9 o'clock comes around, I could be hungry for a little snack or something again, since I haven't eaten all day today. It's really a weird day, so I don't know. All I know is right now might be a good time to go get some roast chicken for Easter dinner. I have had a Vegemite sandwich. Oh, yum. Yeah, look at this weather. And when I say yum, I'm saying that in the most sarcastic way possible. So, yeah, it's been cold all day and miserable. It's hard to, I find it's crazy because whenever it must have rained sometime over the past year when I was staying in the apartment, but I never noticed because I was inside and in lockdown. I didn't know what was happening weather-wise outside. And so my day just went on like usual, just doing the normal things I do, you know, just filming and editing and stuff. But I noticed the weather being in the van, and it instantly can, you know, change your mood a bit when it's all gloomy and wet and cold. Reminds me of I Love Lucy. Hey Lucy, I'm home. Of course, of our faith. I love it. Are you talking about Vegemite? Girl, don't be talking about Vegemite. Just ruin the Sunday dinner, why don't you? Anyway, so yeah, this weather. Crazy. I'm talking about sing. Woo! Well, I'm starving right now, so we're gonna go ahead and get a little something from Red Rooster. I'm gonna try to make it as Easter dinnery like as possible. So we're going roast chicken up in here. We're going roast chicken. We're going peas. We're going mashed potatoes. Yeehaw! Oh, roast vegetables. Red Rooster's got roast pumpkin, roast potato, and things like that. So that could be good. That could be a little bit healthy there too. Yeehaw! I'm starving though. That's all I know. So we're arriving in Red Rooster right now. We're pulling in. Gonna get up in here, get us some of that Red Rooster. Eat her. Easter dinner. It's weird being in a van on Easter also. That's the name of the video. I'm sure you guys can kind of understand the weird, you know, it's a different vibe. It's not the same thing. You know, I could have hid eggs from myself in the back and tried to find them, but I thought, no, won't be fun. I hope they're busy here. That's the thing. You gotta time these things. Come at the wrong time and the food is just, yeah. So hopefully it's great. Go. Oh wow. Some people out and about. Even though it's all Sunday Easter. See some cars parked all over the place. Alright, no one's in Red Rooster's line. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. This Red Rooster here is always a bit questionable. I might end up not even getting fresh food now because there's no cars here, guys. It's super quiet. I guess we'll find out. Hey, Ralph. Welcome. You're from Germany. Much love to Germany. Shout out to Germany. I used to live in Germany. Germany is a very beautiful place to live. Let me order my food and I will answer your question.
Welcome, guys.
Hey, I need something. I want something Eastery, so I'm thinking roast chicken. Could I maybe get a do you still do like the roast vegetables?
We don't do our old roast vegetables anymore, sorry. We only do the crispy potatoes or sweet potato wedges.
Oh, really? Oh. So you don't have this oh, okay. So you do can you get a mix of the sweet potato and wedges together?
No, so that just sometimes individually we can do them both in regular or large sizes. We also still do the corn and the peas. So yeah, just the old veggies.
Okay. Can I get a half roast combo and instead of fries, can I get So you said wedges. Are you talking about like potato roast wedges, or are you talking about just like wedges, seasoned wedges?
Yeah, so you just do the crispy potatoes that are like roast potatoes, they're just like crispy roast potatoes.
Okay,
Or
yeah.
potato wedges.
I'll get crispy roast potatoes, please.
Yeah.
Um,
And then chips in that half.
yeah, instead of fries in that.
Yeah, but that was the
And
drink by itself.
with a drink, please. Can I get a OJ?
Yeah, no worries.
Actually, yeah, OJ is good. OJ. Can I get also can I get some peas with some gravy?
Yeah, we just got the regular peas and the regular gravy.
Does it come with mashed? Do you guys still do mashed potatoes?
Yeah, we can do mashed and gravy.
Yep. Can I do some mashed potatoes and gravy, and then I'll get some peas, just a small peas and small mashed potatoes or whatever.
Yeah, no worries. So just a regular mashed and gravy and a regular peas.
Yes, please.
Can I get anything else?
I'll get one piece of fried chicken as well. And that's all.
No worries. So I've got that half roast combo with the crispy potatoes and
Yeah. Yeah.
We've got regular size mashed and gravy, regular peas, and one piece of fried chicken.
Yeah.
Perfect. That one's $21.70. Just guys when you're ready.
Okay, thank you. All right. So we've just ordered our Easter dinner. Basically what I've ordered is I've got some peas, I've got some mashed potatoes, I've got some roast chicken, I've got some roast potatoes, I got some orange juice. Yep, thank you. Just pay wave. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so I got some roast potatoes and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know, I just tried to make it a bit Eastery. Hey Dennis, how are you? Welcome. Hey Ralph. It's hard to see. It is hard to see this in Easterns. To see this Eastern Sunday, but I am in. Sorry, one question. You live in a van. Why? Sorry, I'm from Germany. So, basically, van life has kind of become a adventure out of necessity. Let's call it that. So sometimes in life, you have to make decisions and do what you got to do. And at the moment, van life is the life that I have to do. Hey Emily, happy Easter back to you. Happy Easter to everyone that's in here right now. And I hope that you guys are having a fantastic Easter week. Oh, sorry guys. Thank you. The drink. Thank you. All right, so cool. We got our food from Red Rooster. Fingers crossed that it's not a disappointment, because it's hit and miss at Red Rooster, this particular one. You know, so I'm gonna go find somewhere to park really quick, and let's hope for the best, guys. You know, that's all we can do. Let's hope that this food is going to be hot, be tasty, hit the spot for Easter, make my Easter dinner special with all of you guys. I share my Easter dinner with you guys right now, and let's have a good time. And once again, happy Easter to everyone who's just rolled up in here. I found a park. I'm going to go ahead and park here and enjoy our Easter dinner with all of you guys. All right, here we are. Let's go ahead and turn this bad boy off. And had the heater cranked for a bit because it was super cold, guys. It is really cold here. It's the coldest it's been. Tonight is going to be incredibly cold. I'm dreading tonight. It's going to be super cold in the van. It's one of those nights that you need a heater running, man. And unfortunately, I won't be able to run the engine in the car, you know, tonight while I'm in it, because I would have to try to open the windows, but it's raining. We're going to have to just hope our quilt can keep us as warm as possible, because it is going to be cold. I mean, today is cold. It's cold right now in the daytime. It's cloudy. It's gloomy. I'm going to show you guys in case. This is what we're working with right now, guys. It's just horrible weather right now. This feels like a winter day that potentially would end up being a snow day. That's what it feels like. It feels like snow is around the corner. Happy Easter to those who celebrate, regardless in all things gratitude. Amen. That's important. Happy Easter. Off tap. Live family. Should I? What do you say? Should I stay or should I go now? The Clash. LOL. Ralph said, that is, I have terrible times in my life in Germany. We don't know in English. Soziales Netz. In which country you live? I don't know what Soziales Netz is. But I'm living in Australia at the moment. I'm from the States, USA, but I'm living in Australia. And Australia is an awesome country. Shout out to all the Aussies in the world, because right now in Australia it is officially Easter Sunday. Well, it's been officially Easter Sunday all day. It's 5 p.m. here, Easter Sunday. And I know back home in the States it is not Easter Sunday yet. What time is it there? It's 5 p.m. here. Hey, Shayinta. Yeah, it's 5 p.m. Sunday. So in the future, from everyone back home in the States, I'm already experiencing Easter. So I've come from the future to celebrate Easter with you guys in the past. So we're gonna dive Red Rooster. For you guys who don't know, Red Rooster is this Australian fast food chain, but they do roast chicken and stuff like that, and peas and mashed potatoes and roast potatoes and stuff. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we're about to dive into something that's going to taste super dope. Oh, I forgot to ask for a fork, because I know they would forget to give me one. Unbelievable. Yep, all this food in here, guys. Not one fork. Not one fork. Now we got to go to McDonald's just to get a fork. Wait a minute, I've got some spoons somewhere. I've got some spoons in the van. Some plastic spoons. I just remember it. Hey, Toddy. Safe Easter, everyone. Absolutely, everyone. I hope you're having a safe one. Barbecue chicken's now in the oven. Sounds yummy. 306 in Michigan. What's up, Michigan, Emily? If you guys don't know, I always bring it up every time I hear someone's from Michigan, but Mojo in the Morning, one of my favorite morning shows. Every time someone says Michigan, that's instantly what I think of. Spike, Shannon, Mojo. They're freaking awesome. All right, I've got some spoons. Luckily, I just remembered I bought a bag of spoons from the supermarket the other day, so at least we have some type of utensil. How lucky is that, guy? I'm trying to do this all as hygienically as possible. Yep, saw that coming. Just ignore me. Just for you didn't see that happen. Just ignore it. No, 8 million spoons did not fall on the floor just now. Just ignore it. All right, we've got our hand sanitizer. It's hard doing all these things in the van, you know, when you're trying to do keep clean for the pandemic. Takes a little practice, but happy Easter, everybody. Anyways, no matter where you are, we're going to dive into this Easter din. And fingers crossed, it's absolutely wonderful and divine. Anyways, I'm thankful and in gratitude for it. Easter, like many holidays, always is a time for reflection and time to give thanks and stuff. Hey, Janine, welcome. But I think like every day should be a day of thanks and reflection. All right. Let's see what we're working with here. These are the new crispy potatoes. They look like they're deep fried. Hopefully they're not deep fried. I was hoping they're roasted. So these are the potatoes, a big thing of roasted potatoes. They're piping hot, which is good. They seem fresh, soft. Let's get some extra light in here. All right, here's the potatoes. Oh, these potatoes are nice. They need some gravy on them, but otherwise, these are really nice potatoes. I should have got potatoes, gravy on these. Jeez, I didn't realize how good these are. Does anyone know if these Red Rooster potatoes are roasted or deep fried? Piping hot. You can see the steam coming from it. Hey, Joe, welcome. I think they're definitely fried, though. All right. We've got some peas. Trying to keep it healthy. Easter, this is the Easter dinner, so I try to get some things that I, you know, at least gave the illusion of kind of an Easter dinner. So we got some roast chicken. We got some peas. We got some mashed potatoes. They changed them, Janelle. They don't have the roast potatoes they used to have with the skin on them and stuff. And the pumpkin, the roast pumpkin, no, they don't have any of that anymore. So some nice peas. No more pumpkin. Pumpkin's gone. They used to have roast pumpkin there. All gonesies. Mashed potatoes, little thing of mashed potatoes, just like KFC's. So tons of gravy on the top. Not much potato in there, which is okay. I don't mind because I'll pour the gravy on the. There's literally hardly any mashed potato in here, but I'll pour it on the potatoes over there. But look at that. That's mainly just gravy. Cold. Lukewarm. Potatoes, mashed potatoes. Unlike KFC, it's always hot. All right, let's see what else we got in the bag. I'm kind of critical on. So we got a piece of chicken, a fried chicken, just because, really, just because. Just in case the half chicken is disappointing. I don't know. And this is the dinner box you get. Oh no, it's just chicken. Jeez, they changed it. So it's just a piece of half chicken in there, roast chicken. And that's what we have. So we have the roast chicken here. We have mashed potatoes and gravy, some peas, some crispy potato, questionable whether they're deep fried or roasted or not, and a piece of regular chicken. Yep, true, Janine. Always piping hot. So, all right, let's go ahead and dive into this chicken here. This roast chicken. See what's cracking with that. Nice, beautiful piece of roast chicken there. Lukewarm, guys. Not even hot. That's what I said. Going to this Red Rooster is hit and miss, man. Disappointing. Usually, everywhere you go, roast chicken is always the one thing that is piping hot when you go to the supermarkets and buy it or anywhere, because it just stays in a freaking oven. Yeah, Janine, it does. It's the location. This location here. And I was going to drive across town to the only other Red Rooster that's on the Sunshine Coast that I know of, which is over in Maroochydore. And I was going to drive there because their hit and miss ratio is a bit better. But I rolled the dice. Emily said, well, all back to sleep. Stay safe, Faith. Thank you, Emily. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Those crispy potatoes are good. I suspect they're definitely freaking roasted because, I mean, deep fried because they just taste too good. Just dip the roasted potato in the gravy now. Mmm. Oh my gosh. The roast potatoes in the gravy freaking tastes dope. Man, this is kind of healthy, guys, by the way. It's definitely different than what I normally get. I mean, look, we've got roast chicken. You know, we got some roast chicken. We got some peas. We got some, I think they're supposed to be roast potatoes, but I don't think they are. I think they're deep fried, but, and we've got some mashed potatoes and gravy. Thanks for the thumb ups, Emily. Ralph said, one question, is live stream a fake? No, this is a real live stream. It's really happening right now, live in real time. Dennis said, I beg your pardon, in Russia, Easter is May 2nd. Oh, wow. Didn't know that. Mmm. Mmm. If this meal was piping hot, oh my gosh, it would be so freaking just amazing. If you would have bought this and tried to drive home, you know how you get, sometimes you go to drive through and you're like, oh, I'll just wait till I get home. You would have had to put this in the microwave because it would have been freaking ice cold. Mm. It does feel good eating something different, though, you know what I mean? For a change. Because I'm usually just been consistently eating kind of the same thing. So this does feel a bit like, oh, it's Easter. You know, I'm eating something a bit more Eastery. Mm. Mm. Oh my gosh. Those crispy potato wedges things, whatever they're called. Those crispy potatoes freaking that are supposed to be roasted, but whatever they are, that with the gravy, that makes the whole meal. It just saves everything. Like, it makes it all bearable, man, because it is just so freaking good. Roast chicken. Mmm. 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 What a combination. Joe says, going to be baked ham, green bean casserole, cheesy potatoes, and deviled eggs. Gosh, Joseph, that sounds good. It's very good baked honey ham with pineapple. Delicious. My ex-wife and I used to make it every Easter. Now our daughter cooks it. Oh, wow. Yeah, Janine, exactly. It's more like home cooking than takeaway. Red Rooster, you definitely feel because it's like the roast chicken. Now, I'll also mention that this roast chicken, they also have a bit of stuffing in there, guys, as well. So you do get that kind of little bit of stuffing action. And to me, nothing says holidays like stuffing. I wonder if I got like a whole piece, because I think what happens, they trim off parts of the, someone gets a half chicken or a quarter, and then certain parts I think just sits kind of. I think if you get a whole one, it will hold the heat better because it's just a whole thing there. Maybe the secret is to just get a whole chicken from them. Mm. Mm. Janelle said Red Rooster is my favorite takeaway. Janine said, I love that you're enjoying it so much. Hey, Nora, welcome. Yep, food. I'm eating, for you guys who just come in, I'm eating Red Rooster, which is an Australian fast food franchise, chicken franchise. But the thing that separates them from any other chicken place is they do roast chicken. They have started doing, fried chicken lately, but their whole claim to fame is roast chicken. You can get a half, quarter, a whole. I've got some mashed potatoes. I've got some crispy potato, supposed to be roast potatoes. I'm not sure if they are or not. Jury's out on that because they taste so good. They could probably be deep fried. I've got some peas and some mashed potatoes and gravy. So we're just here having a bit of a, feels a bit more Eastery Sunday, if you know, dinner, if you know what I mean, as opposed to just getting what I would normally get on an Easter Sunday. I mean, on any other day. Mm. Quite a bit of chicken on this half. I'm really impressed actually about how much chicken I got though. Yeah, there's quite a bit of, surprisingly, there is quite a bit of chicken there to work with. Like, you get the half one, and yeah, man, you're gonna get a bit of chicken. Mm. Mm. Let's taste we've cleaned this pretty good. This roast chicken. So they've only just recently started the whole fried chicken game. They tried to do a crispy fried chicken like KFC does. But even though it tastes okay, it's not KFC. It's okay though. But again, it's not KFC. It's actually quite bland, their chicken. Like their fried chicken compared to KFC. You know, you can taste all the different 11 herbs and spices with KFC. Red Rooster, you can't taste really any spices or any herbs or salt or pepper or anything. But this was a good change of pace, you know, like, again, just different. Yes, I'm trying to use a spoon just to be a bit more, I don't know, I feel, I don't have forks. I've only got a spoon. But trying to feel a bit more, you know, than, you know, when I normally eat food, you're just picking up your chicken, you're eating up your hand and whatnot. Because it's Easter, I'm trying to, you know, if I was at a table, I'd have like a knife and fork and just be a bit more civilized on Easter, you know, kind of a bit more proper, I should say. Note to self, get forks and knives and stuff next time I go to the store. Well, that was that. I'm trying to get this potato and just last pieces of gravy in here. Let's really mix it in. There's this gravy. That was the highlight. That was the showstopper. was just potatoes, and the roast potatoes are, well, whatever, crispy potato wedge, whatever it's supposed to be, and dipping that in the gravy was magic. Mm. Hmm. For an Easter, for an Easter dinner in a van, you know, not too bad, even though, like I said, beyond me, I don't understand why the roast chicken was lukewarm and the mashed potatoes and gravy were lukewarm, unlike KFC where they freaking, it's always just hot. I've never had it cold. I said that in the last video. I had the mashed potatoes and gravy from KFC. I'm like, it's always piping hot, like super hot. But all that aside, it was a nice change of pace. It actually tasted pretty good. The combination, those potatoes were the saving grace, man. Freaking those potatoes are just a bomb, man. I don't know what they were freaking. Those potatoes are mental. Washing it down with some OJ. Yeah, that's good OJ. Let me see what you guys are saying in here. Nope, Janelle, they don't have carrots anymore. They don't have any roast carrots, no roast chicken, no roast onion, no roast potato thing that they used to do, the roast vegetables thing. They don't do it anymore, man. Ever since they brought in the chicken, the fried chicken, they decided to get rid of a lot of those old classic things that were on the menu that a lot of people liked. The roast vegetables was a selling point. Like, that is something different than anyone else was doing in the game over here. You get roast carrots, roast pumpkin, roast sweet potato, roast regular potato, and some roast onion, all in this like vegetable thing. So good. So interested in how that fried chicken is. Again, it's like, if you want fried chicken and you just happen to be in Red Rooster because everyone else wants Red Rooster and you want fried chicken, you're like, oh yeah, okay, I guess I get some fried chicken from Red Rooster. And if that's your only option because you guys there's not a KFC around or you can't get to KFC, then it's okay. But it's not going to replace KFC. KFC's fried chicken's on a whole nother level compared to Red Rooster's effort. And don't get me wrong, look, this was an effort for them to create a new product because they've only had it in the past few weeks, and hey man, more power to them. It's fried chicken, but it's not going to make you go, oh my gosh, Red Rooster's fried chicken is the best thing ever, better than freaking KFC. No one will ever say that. Red Rooster will always be known to do the thing that they do well. The roast chicken is great, but it was lukewarm today, and I see that as a like just a big question mark on my head, because I'm like, how can you roast chicken usually sits in ovens to keep them warm quite easily everywhere. You know, you go to supermarket, you can pull roast chicken up any time of the day, and it's hot. And I would have rather had a roast chicken from Kohl's or Woolworths right now, which is a supermarket chains over here, guys, for you guys who don't know. I would have rather grabbed a roast chicken from the supermarket than had Red Roosters tonight. And that's saying a lot, because Red Rooster, you can usually go there and get their, I mean, like I said, this particular store is the issue, guys. For you guys who are Red Rooster lovers, let me tell you, Red Rooster is a bomb. It's just this particular store. Every time I go there, it's hit and miss. I don't know if I'm going to get hot food or warm food. It's like, I don't know. It's maybe because they're not busy enough. And so they just have a lot of food that just sits there. They don't turn it over enough. I don't know what it is. Their oven is broken. I have no idea. But this particular Red Rooster, and I've been to other Red Roosters in Australia where, good example, Red Rooster in Canberra, ACT territory, Australian Capital Territory. There's a Red Rooster. Let me picture that in my head. It's in Belconnen in ACT. Yeah, that's where it is. Every single time I've ever gone to that Red Rooster when I was living down in that area, it was always hot. I never once had red. Matter of fact, I'm going to say every Red Rooster except for this one. I don't think I ever complained about Red Rooster before. In the Gold Coast here, down in the Gold Coast, there's a Red Rooster over by the hospital. If you guys know the Gold Coast, over in that area on that same road where the University Hospital is down in the Gold Coast, drive down that street a bit. There's a freaking Red Rooster on the left-hand side near the BP gas station. Freaking piping hot every time. You go there, you'll never be disappointed. I've never been disappointed. That was my Red Rooster on the Gold Coast that I used to go to. And I used to go to the other one. Another one was good as well. The one in Surfers Paradise, but I think they closed down. I think they shut them down. But Surfers Paradise on the Gold Coast, there used to be a Red Rooster in that area right there as well. And I think they shut it down. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty 100% sure it's gone now. Anyone on the Gold Coast, let me know if it's still there. I'm pretty sure it's gone. But again, I never had an issue with Red Rooster anywhere until here. It's and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big statement, really, because all Red Roosters generally, especially like their roast chicken, how can it be cold? I don't why is it only lukewarm? It just doesn't compute in my brain. Even the one in Maroochydore where I would normally go on the Sunshine Coast, like if I was choosing which Red Rooster, like I should have went there today, really. They have a better hit-miss ratio over there than this one. This one, the hit-miss ratio is really bad. It's really about 50-50. Roulette wheel, black or red at this one here. And this one, so you guys know, I'll tell you where I'm at. I went to the one over in Currimundi. Currimundi. I think that's how you say it. But the one in Maroochydore, hit-miss ratio, I would say theirs is more about 75, maybe 80% to 20%. So that's pretty much higher. Much higher. I think I've only gone there once and I went, everything was hot except the fries were cold. The last time I went to that Red Rooster, everything was hot, but the fries were like, what a letdown. The fries have always been sitting. So, which fries you can't even, roast chicken's one of those kind of things that you can eat cold. you know, kind of room temperature or cold. A lot of people do it. They'll get the roast chicken, they'll take it and they'll have like roast chicken sandwiches and stuff over here, and they'll eat it cold. You know, you that's one of the things you can eat out the refrigerator cold even. So you can eat it at room temperature, no problem. You know, especially once you've put your other condiments on your bread or whatever how you're eating it. You can get away with roast chicken being cold. You cannot get away with your fries being cold. Cold fries is like the worst thing you could ever freaking. And the thicker the fry, and the colder it is, it's like more punishment. It's just double the punishment, really, because you can't you can't just fake the fry game. You can't eat it cold and be like, oh yeah, I'll just eat these fries cold. No, no, no. There's no fry on this planet that good that you can eat cold and be like, that's still dope. Especially McDonald's. McDonald's fries are like the best in the game when they're hot. Have you ever had cold McDonald's fries? I'm talking about cold, cold. Ugh. So, but look, it's Easter, and happy Easter to everyone who's in here again. And thank you for joining me for an Easter Sunday stream. We have Easter dinner. I'm going to see what you guys are talking about up in here. But I tell you what I would love to have right now for a dessert for Easter, which would hit just some kind of way. I would love to have pumpkin pie right now or sweet potato pie. Either of those would be fine. Oh, if you guys don't know about pumpkin pie and sweet potato pie, that's some good eating there, man. That's some good eating there. Man. That's the thing now. I'm like, okay, what's the good dessert now to have? I kind of like muffins are ruined at the moment for me. Chocolate muffins. Last night was a horrible chocolate muffin experience for me, guys. I ended up having a stomach ache. I don't know if that's just because I've had too much chocolate muffins lately, or because it was late in the morning and I had one and my stomach was like, what you doing, fool? Why are you putting this in my stomach right now? I don't know. But afterwards I had to end the live stream because I felt so like, that's what happened last night. If you guys don't know, I was going for the 24-hour live stream last night. And if I didn't have that chocolate mud muffin, I would have been more inclined to continue the effort to achieving it. But that last chocolate mud muffin, after 3 attempts to get it at the right temperature. So my complaint with the mud muffin game started with going to one McDonald's, and the muffin, they said it was heated, and it wasn't heated. It was cold. It was like an ice block cold. It was just not heated at all. Zero effort heated. And I even felt it at the window. You'll see in the live stream from yesterday. I was like, bro, this is not heated. This is like cold. And he's like, oh, it's heated. I'm like, and you know when someone says something, you're like, come on, bro, I can feel it is not heated. But you're just like, because I told you guys, I'm not complaining at these places anymore. I used to be the first person who would go back and say, look, I hate to complain, but yo. And then I'd be like, I've owned restaurants, and I feel like I have to justify and validate me complaining, like justify my complaining. Like, I've had restaurants, guys. Look, this is not on point, okay? Like, I feel like I have to justify my complaining. That's just madness. So anyways, I came to the conclusion, because a lot of times, every time if you go out and eat and you've got to end up, like, it ends in you complaining, forget about it. Like, that's just not a fun event, right? You get over it, right? And I hate doing that, because then you be known as the person who complains, the complainer. And hey, Barbara C, what's up? Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Cool seeing you in here. For you guys that don't know, Barbara Sink is someone who actually is a real world person that I know for, on on many levels. Sylvie, hello to all from South Africa. Hey, hello to all from South Africa. Hey, Sylvie. Cape Town, what's up, Cape Town? Much love to you. Joseph said sweet potato pie and pecan pie is amazing. Sweet potato pie, yes. Pecan pie, not so much. I don't like pecan pie, but that's just me. I'm not a pecan. I don't like pecans. So pumpkin pie always makes me gack. What? Nora, what is wrong with your digestive system? What are you talking about? Pumpkin pie makes you gack. That word doesn't even belong in a sentence with pumpkin pie. I don't know what pumpkin pie you've been eating, Nora, but your pumpkin pie, something's wrong with your pumpkin pie. Dennis said, at Faith, I said already that in Russia you would be called Vera. There is a Russian name. I like Vera. That's a cool name. I like that name. Vera. I like that. I that's a beautiful name, Vera. I like it. No cold fries, not at all. Right, Joseph? You can't have cold fries. There's some things in life you can kind of be like, okay, yeah, it's not the hottest thing, but yeah, it's warm. Okay, I can eat it. Not fries. No. Your fries have got to be freaking straight up. It's got to be better than just regular warm. Even you can't even just have warm fries. You need the hotter the fry, the better. Faith, you might consider telling them when ordering that you want the food hot. Let them know it's been lukewarm. Yeah, Nora, but see, that's the problem, Nora. If I have to tell them, if I have to go to a restaurant somewhere and tell them how to make the food, if I'm going to someone and say, yo, man, look, can I get the food hot? Because I don't want it cold. Like, if I have to tell you that, if I feel like this is the thing, I'm kind of like, this is the point I'm at now, guys, in my foodie life. My foodie life works like this now. I go to a place and I feel that what they do without me having to give them any guidance is how they live their life. That's how they rock 24/7. So if I have to direct them to put some extra effort into what they're doing, that tells me that this place is not on point. I don't want to eat at a place that is only doing something because I had to tell them to do it. Because that means everything else that they do, like their prep for the food, it means that the food might not even, their food safety standards and all kinds of stuff means it's probably all half-assed, right? So I'm like, if I go somewhere, I'm going to go there. I'm going to see how they do it. I'm going to see, without me saying anything, how they freaking throw down. If they legit, I shouldn't have to complain. It should all be at least, acceptable warm, I understand sometimes things may be not exactly 8,000,000% like it just came out the oven. I get it. I understand. I've owned restaurants. I get it. But you should have systems in place to ensure that it's of satisfactory standards. Not at any time should anyone be receiving food that's like, dude, why is this not even freaking warm, dude? Like, this is just, you know what I mean? That's how people get food poisoning. The food needs to be kept at a certain temperature by design in order to keep it from, going off and you getting sick. So I just make a note. Nora, my foodie game, guys, right now is like this. If I go to your place and I don't say a word and the food, okay, if it's average, if it's acceptable, even though not completely perfect, or most of the meal was pretty good and only a portion of it was like, I give some places a benefit of the doubt depending on the time of the day, because I am fair. I understand. I look at certain times and go, okay, fair enough. It's probably a transition period where they're not busy enough, and I can kind of that is because there's still ways to keep food warm anytime that you serve it to a customer from experience. But if I go there and it's like, man, that was the absolute, if I regret going there afterwards, I'm like, I can't believe I wasted my time, effort, money, and taste buds in that place. Boom, I'm out. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I ain't going back to your place ever again. And that's why, well, I won't go back there to get food. I'll know better. Like, for example, the McDonald's over in Caloundra. I've told you guys I found the hair on the food there that one time. And after I had the hair there, I was like, I'll never order food from there again. I used to boycott it completely and wouldn't even order a drink from there. But the other day when I was with you guys, I did order a bottle of water from there. I think it was that I got from there. But yeah, I won't order food from there anymore. And I tend to boycott these places completely because I don't want to give them any business because, like, dude, you don't deserve it. 0.0%. So yeah, that's how I am. So if here's some for y'all to know. If you ain't seen me at your establishment in a long time, there might be a reason why. Think about it. It's like, and it might not be okay, and it depends. That being said, let me clarify, because if I live in a certain area, sometimes it's more convenient for me to be at a certain, go to a certain place or something. So it's not always the case, but like right now, obviously I'm not in the Gold Coast right now. So if you don't see me anywhere down there, it's not because I don't like your place, it's because literally you're like freaking 3-4 hours away from me. But I'm talking about the areas that wherever I reside, the places I frequent, there's a reason why most of the time. Sometimes it could be convenience factor. But sometimes it's just because I go, the last time I went at such and such place, it left me feeling a bit disappointed. And I'm like an elephant, and I'll just remember that. And I'll go, I'd rather drive 45 minutes. I swear I would drive 45 minutes or even an hour to somewhere where I know I'm going to be 100% happy. Even if the place that was right next door was there, I would rather drive. That's me, though. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. Faith, I showed some of my family and friends some of our antics from last night. They think we're nutcases in a fun way. Last night was fun, guys. We did tons of prank calls yesterday. I pretend to be Freddie Mercury and stuff even. And did some crazy pranks. All kinds of funny stuff happened yesterday. It was insane. If you guys have to watch yesterday's live stream, I pretend to be an Asian lady multiple times. I pretend to be just a obnoxious American lady, which that was just me being me. But no, it was just crazy. Like bleh. Spuds rule. How many crank? Yeah, spuds. Yep. You guys type a lot when I'm not reading this. You guys just go to town in here. Janine goes, have you got a little 12-volt Esky or a little 12-volt fridge yet? The problem, Janine, with my fridge situation is until I get the electrics, I got to get another battery. So I got to get a dual battery setup, and I got to get the solar panel. At the very start, I just got to at least get the dual battery setup. But dual battery setup, solar panel from my power supply so that I can run a refrigerator 24 hours. Because right now I can't, like, I can't have a refrigerator on 24 hours. Anything I got in it, as soon as I turned the car off, I'd be screwed because I can't leave the refrigerator running on just the car battery. It would kill the battery. So once I get my electricals, like my extra battery set up, I'm all on that freaking fridge game, man, because I want to cook my own food. Like I would have loved to cook today. I need to get that awning thing. I want to get an awning thing out there so that I can, like when it's raining like this, I could still be in my awning game and still cook underneath there and stuff and be protected from the mosquitoes and stuff. They got this dope awning thing that you can get that has like 4 sides, like a camper, like it's like a tent. You pull the thing down and you can make it into like a rectangle tent thing, and it has windows so you can still cook and do things in there, but you also protect it from mosquitoes and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty dope. That's what I want to get. I'm just catching up, guys. See if I can catch up with all you guys' comments in here. Let me see if I can make sure I don't miss any of your questions and stuff. You guys have been busy in here, man. We need to have some type of dessert though, but I don't know what that could possibly be right now, because the chocolate muffin was that moment of excitement in my life, and now it's gone. I could get brownies from Domino's. Hey Ella, hey Chilla. Hi girl, I'm from Brisbane. Hey, awesome, another Brisbane person. What's up, Chilla? Oh, Scylla. Sorry, Scylla. That's Scylla, isn't it? Hey, so Scylla, what part of Brisbane are you from? That's awesome. That is cool. That's dope. So guys, for you guys who don't know, Brisbane, all right, so I used to live in Brisbane, guys. I used to live in the Gold Coast. I'm now, well, technically I don't, well, I'm based now at the moment in my band in the Sunshine Coast. I was living here in the Sunshine Coast. I technically have no restraints now. I could go and be anywhere. But Brisbane is like the main part of Queensland, the state that I live in. And then and so Brisbane's like the capital city, you know, the main part of Queensland. And then Gold Coast is another city, like it's the second main city where, you know, it's very popular tourist place, and that's where all the theme parks are. Dream World, Movie World, Sea World, Wet and Wild, all that stuff is down there. And then I'm in Sunshine Coast up here, where it's more laid back than the Gold Coast, but it is, you know, there's people who come here for a getaway, for tourists, but not as much as like the Gold Coast. The Gold Coast is where everyone kind of goes for their vacay. But Sunshine Coast is more, I would say, Gold Coast, a lot more younger people would kind of probably migrate there, because that's where all the clubs and stuff are as well. Sunshine Coast doesn't really have a huge nightlife scene. You know, they've got a couple venues, but not really anything huge and crazy. And I would say more mature people would tend to kind of get away up here if you were in comparison to there. And then Brisbane has this area called Fortitude Valley, where all the freaking nightclubs are, like a huge area, like a whole nightlife area in Brisbane that's extremely freaking popular. There's also a Chinatown there. So yeah, so Queensland's a cool state. It's really diverse. Queensland has all types of different experiences. You know, you go farther up north, then you reach the next biggest city in Australia, in Queensland, which is Cairns. I think Cairns is the next biggest one. I think Townsville is after that. It could be the other way around, but I'm pretty sure Cairns is bigger than Townsville. And then you've got Gladstone and places like that. But Mackay. Oh wait, is Mackay? Where does Mackay fit in? Mackay might fit in ahead of Gladstone. I'm not sure. But yeah, they're the main cities in Queensland. Inland, you've got Emerald, a smaller kind of city. What time is it there? It's 11 a.m. here. I see it's dark there. Yeah, this is what I'm working with here, guys. So it's 6:06 p.m. Sunday, Easter. And as you can see, it's all rainy, cloudy, cold, dark. Joseph said cold chicken and cold meat loaf and cold pizza, yes, but not fries. Cold chicken, yeah. Cold meatloaf, yeah. I personally, I might be the only person who will ever say this, but cold pizza, no, not for me. I can't do cold pizza. Personally, cold pizza to me is exactly like cold fries. I put them in the same, no, thank you. I'm good. Sylvie says, I only go to restaurant where the food is something I can't cook well. That's a good way to do it too, Sylvie, for sure. Like going places where you know that's their thing and it's going to be a treat for you to go there because they cook it a way that you can't get it. Absolutely. It's the reason why, I think some places, in particular like burger places, like it's amazing. You can make a burger at home and do everything in your power to make it taste like a McDonald's burger. And you go, man, well, how do they do it? What's their secret? Or fried chicken from KFC. I get it. I understand that. Hey, Tanya, welcome. Joe says, yes, from being in the heating, cooling, and refrigeration business, I know for sure what temperature foods are to be kept at. Exactly. There's guidelines, man, worldwide. Hey, Faith. Hey, Nora. Hey, Joseph. Dennis says, why are 25 people watching and 11 likes? Dennis, because those 25 people all haven't clicked the like button. So hopefully they will. It really helps the algorithm, guys. If you want to give this I'd really appreciate it. Happy Easter. Thanks, Patrick. Happy Easter back at you as well. Happy Easter to all of you family in here right now. Joe said, but I got prank in on you. Haha. Yeah, I was going to just completely not mention that, Joseph, because Joseph managed to prank me, guys, yesterday. Freaking, he got me good. In the live stream, I said, hey, guys, give me some numbers of places to prank. And I was like, because people had mentioned, oh, call me. I was like, no, calling you is not pranking. It's not a prank if you know I'm calling you. How can I prank you if you know I'm calling you? It's not. It doesn't work that way. So then he put down the number and he said it was Walmart, and he had Walmart in the parentheses. And I called the number, and it was Joseph. It wasn't Walmart. He freaking got me. He got me, but it was fun being able to, it is fun talking to you guys. It was a pleasant, interesting surprise. Faith Daniel is here. He said, hello and happy Easter. Daniel, happy Easter. And Daniel, I'm going to have to check your ride out at some stage, man. I know you got a Subi game as well. And Charlene, what is Charlene? Isn't it your son who's got the Subi as well, the WRX? Who's the other person who has the son with the WRX? I don't know, y'all Subi people, I'm coming. I need to check out your freaking rides. The Mask, what's up, The Mask? Are you at Australia Zoo now? So I'm hoping to move to the Sunny or Gold Coast in about 4 weeks. Any suggestions, if affordable area? Um, you know, Scylla, I think on Sunshine Coast, I would say that Sunshine Coast overall is kind of pretty balanced as far as pricing goes. But I would say I would think that somewhere around Caloundra area might be a tad bit, if that, possibly a tad bit, lower cost than Mooloolaba, Maroochydore, places like that. But overall, Sunshine Coast is kind of pretty even across because it's just kind of the way it is in Sunshine Coast, I think. But if I was to take a guess, I would say maybe around Caloundra area, you might find it a bit more cost friendly. Perhaps you might find some good bargains there. Maybe even probably here in Kiramundi. Someone lives Weewack, if she's in the stream here, she'll be able to tell you because she lives in Kiramundi in this area here, so she'll know this pricing in this area. But I would say also maybe it depends how close you want to be to the main part of the Sunshine Coast, because technically if you wanted to find an even more cost-effective area, which is still plenty close to the main part of Sunshine Coast, you could move to Caboolture. And Caboolture is technically, when you're driving down the highway and you see the sign that says "Welcome to the Sunshine Coast," I'm pretty sure you see that before you see the sign to Caboolture, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure Caboolture technically is kind of like it's either right on the cusp, or it's like right there at the entrance to, or on the cusp of, or just right at the start of the Sunshine Coast. But yeah, the Caboolture, to drive from the main part of Caboolture to like Caloundra, it's only like a freaking 30 minute drive, something like that, depending on what time of the day, the traffic. Definitely not more than 30 minutes, I would say, from Caboolture to Caloundra. Yeah, like 25-30 minutes. So I mean, think of it as a suburb, like that's a close suburb to the main parts of the Sunshine Coast, where you can get cheaper accom, and but I would say if you want to be right on the Sunshine Coast, Caloundra is probably considered by many the gateway to the Sunshine Coast, the first official kind of like city of Sunshine Coast. And subsequently, probably price-wise, the lowest priced. Maroochydore, especially now they've got the whole new CBD project that they're doing there in the center there. Maroochydore is more expensive. Noosa is more expensive. Mooloolaba, depends what part of Mooloolaba you're living in. There is probably a lower cost part of Mooloolaba, and maybe even Sippy Downs a little bit, just depends. But Caloundra, I would lock that in. Hey, Macau. And guys, if anyone else has any questions or anything, feel free to drop them down. I'll answer everyone's questions and comments and anything. Go ahead and feel free to. Vamp, good morning, Vamp. Happy Easter to you as well. Dennis says, time for me to go. Bye, everyone. See you later. Hey, thanks, Dennis, for popping in. Much love to you in Russia. You guys enjoy your Easter over there. Oh, in May, you said, so it's not until May. So, well, just enjoy your weekend then. Oh, cool. I'm caught up. Oh, so yeah, so Sula, I would say though, Sula, to further what's said, if you say you're considering moving to either the Sunshine Coast or Gold Coast, to further add to that, I would say Sunshine Coast is cheaper than Gold Coast, and and I would say you'll find it to be um, it depends what part of your life you're at. Like, as far as, are you in party mode and wanting to go out and have a great time, or are you in, I want to just kind of just chill and maybe enjoy nature and the beach life and things like that. Because depending what part of your life you're at, you may find that you'd rather be on the Gold Coast because there's more nightlife and action and all that there, more things to do, like as far as nightlife, eating out, all that kind of stuff. You have a lot more options on the Gold Coast for all that kind of stuff, for activities. Whereas the Sunshine Coast is more of a sleepy beach town kind of vibe. If, it's like if it's like if Gold Coast is Vegas, then Sunshine Coast is Reno. That kind of thing. But yeah, that's the weather, guys. Can't believe I've caught up. You guys have any other questions or anything like that? Go ahead and drop them down. Usually I'm behind and I'm trying to catch up. So I'm really impressed by my efforts right now. Well, I think I need to get some type of dessert, guys. Easter dessert. And I guess the $100 question right now is what? Because I kind of ruined dessert. Because now I'm just a little bit anti chocolate muffin. Domino's brownies, you can't go wrong with Domino's brownies. They tend to hit no matter what. Hey Shane, what's up? Happy Easter to you too. Thank you. Hope you guys are good out there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm thinking you guys my problem is I have a limited, like, I'm one of those kind of people, very picky with my foods. I don't have a lot of things that I'm like super like, crazy about as far as dessert goes, and things like that. Like there's things I would eat and love, like pumpkin pie, or like instantly right now I would go get pumpkin pie in a second, or sweet potato pie. But I can't, because in Australia those things only exist if I make them or someone else who's an American makes them. Costco, seasonally, sometimes you can get pumpkin pie, surprisingly, from Costco over here, which is freaking dope when they do it, because they make it exactly how pumpkin pie should taste. But they don't have it all year round. It's usually around Thanksgiving they might have. Oh, they might have had it for Easter. They might have had pumpkin pie for Easter. Anyone been to Costco this weekend? Did they have pumpkin pie there this week? Sylvie goes, what are you doing? What are you going to do after the live stream? Stay in the van? Yep. Stay in the van. That's what I'm doing. That's my whole thing. I freaking hashtag van life now. Toughen it out. But I'll probably, today I'm not going to do a crazy long live stream like I've been doing. We've been doing 12-hour, 13-hour, freaking 10-hour, 8-hour live streams the past days. And last night's live stream was like 13-hour live stream yesterday. Today I'm going to do a probably 2-hour live stream. Well, we're already at an hour 35 minutes, so 2 to 3 hours. I'm definitely won't go over 4 hours probably for this live stream. That's what I say. That's my intention, because what I want to do is I will probably end this live stream early and I will film some other content. I'll probably do maybe do some reaction videos. I also got to make a video telling you guys where to find reaction videos moving forward. As I said to you guys, I do want to move all my reaction videos off of this channel to one of my other 50 channels. Just because of YouTube's algorithm and YouTube's, because copyright claims, I get copyright claim that stuff, it hurts my channel. It puts me in bad light. I found out, like, every time you get a copyright claim, it's not good with YouTube. Like, it affects your standing, your channel standing and stuff like that. And I've gotten over 1,000 copyright claims pretty much on this channel. You know what I mean? Because every single video I upload is instantly copyright claimed. The ratio of copyright claim to not claim is like ridiculous. It's like 98.9, no, it'd be 99% of every video is copyright claim. I'm not even gonna try to make it sound like, no, these days 99.9% of every video gets instantly copyright claimed the moment it's uploaded. And that's the lucky thing if it's only copyright claim, because lately tons of videos also just get blocked. Just blocked. You know, so you spend all that time and effort working on a video, and then just to find out it's blocked. Ooh, it hits you like, oh, come on. You just want to cry sometimes, man. Sam says makes sense. Yo, what's up, Sam? Joseph said, yeah, right. It was supposed to be 1 hour yesterday. I know, Joseph. What can I say? I love you guys. I end up getting on this stream with you guys and having fun. And it's like, I feel like, this is what I feel. And it's probably what you guys feel too, or you wouldn't be hanging out with me. But it's like just hanging out with your well, my family, literally. You guys are my family. But you know what I mean? Like, just like in real life, hanging out with some friends and things and having a great time and just laughing and giggling and being silly and doing whatever you would do. I feel that with you guys, and I just have such a great time. It's freaking awesome. I love it. Sam says, can relate to that. It's hard when videos are getting taken down. I had to fight YouTube for fair use because they took down a video I had to do for a college class. See, man, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that, freaking Sam. That really sucks, man. That really sucks. And it's like, that's the thing, is like, for you guys behind the scenes, you know, you guys don't know behind the scenes, like, the amount of effort anyone who's creating a video, any content creator, any person just making videos, there's more to it. It's not like just, oh, I just made a video and I just uploaded. Like, you know, filming videos, editing videos, you know, taking the time to do all that stuff and then do the descriptions and things. Like, if I was a 1 video a week channel, or a 1 video a fortnight, or, you know, those channels only put out a video like once freaking every 2 weeks or a month or a week or something, then that'd be a different story, man. Like, you know, I'd be like, oh, okay, it's not really that, you know, you're only doing 1 video. But try doing daily content, every single day dropping content. And on my channel, if you guys look at my previous videos, if you're new here and you don't know, there's days I was dropping freaking 6, 7, 8 videos. There's days I dropped 13 videos in a day. Like, I dropped tons of videos in the same day. We're not talking about just 1 video a day even, which is already would be taxing and a lot of work. I'm talking about multiple videos every single day. Doing those videos, there's nothing worse than you put all that time and effort and know that you're not going to get paid any money from it because it gets copyright claimed. To know that you've spent 20 plus hours a day, you know, because I literally would sleep maybe 3-4 hours. The rest of the time I was just working, grinding. So you're spending all this time doing and knowing that you're not making any money from that video because someone, and there's videos I do, you've seen those videos, guys. I've done videos where it's like it goes for a freaking 45 minutes or some crazy amount of time. And it's like a 2.5 minute song that I've reacted to, but the video, the content I've created is like a 40-minute, 30-minute video, something really long. And for that 2.5 minutes or whatever, they can claim my whole video And I get nothing for all my copyright work in time that I did, because from the moment I make a video, that's copyright protected too, but I don't get any freaking protection or loving. That one freaking thing from the record label, publishing company, freaking artist, whoever decided to claim it, they take the whole video, dude. It's not right. What is the price of one copyright? Sylvie says. Well, the price of it depends if you get a copyright claim or a copyright strike. A copyright claim means the price is that the other, whoever put the claim in, gets any money that you would have made from that video. They get it. They take all of it. A copyright strike means that you get a freaking tick, a black mark, official black mark. Like copyright claims, you're already getting a negative effect in YouTube's with YouTube. Apparently, other creators have said, like, I wasn't sure what extent that is, but apparently if every time you get a copyright claim, it looks negatively on your account. And think about it, if you're getting someone claiming stuff on your channel all the time, it's not a good look. So, but you can dispute the claims, okay? You can dispute copyright claims, and if you're lucky, you win, but you very rarely ever, you never win. Like, you're lucky if it wins. Most of the time, whoever put the copyright claim, then after you dispute it, and even though I'm working within fair use, and I'm like, look, reaction video, fair use, I'm critiquing this video, blah, 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 all that stuff. They'll go, nah, you know what? But we just still feel like you're infringing on our copyright. And boom, that's it. So they still end up winning the dispute. And if you decide to take it next level and appeal it, which you can, that's when that claim will probably become a strike if you take it to that next level. Now, if you're lucky, again, you only get claims, which still aren't good, but it's better than getting a copyright strike. Because if you get a copyright strike, especially like just right out the block and you get a copyright strike is the worst. Because if you get 3 copyright strikes on your channel, 3 copyright strikes in your channel's gone. It's Dunskies. Now, that's in a 90-day period, though, okay? So if you can somehow, if you get 1 copyright strike, you're really walking on eggshells for the next 30 days. You're not going to take any risk. Next 90 days, you're not going to take any risk. Because if you get 3 copyright strikes within a 30-day period, your channel is Dunskies. YouTube is taking your channel and deleting that channel. It's gone. You lose your channel if you get 3 copyright strikes. And that's what I'm saying, guys. It's very dangerous of a game that you know, any of us who do reaction videos, it's a fine line that we play. And you like, I know people who have lost their channels. I mean, I don't know them personally, but I mean, I've heard of channels that have been deleted and gone, and they had to start over. I knew there was a reaction channel. Oh gosh, what was the name of that channel? There was a reaction channel, and I remember the post. I seen it because one of them, oh, how did I find out about this channel? I'm trying to remember how I found out about this channel. There was a reaction channel. Maybe some of you guys out there will be able to know the answer to this. There was a reaction channel, and it had like tons of subscribers. Tons of subscribers. I don't remember the exact amount now, so I'm not going to just throw a number out there. But they had a big, like pretty big amount of subscribers on their channel. And their channel ended up getting Dunskies. They lost their channel and had to start over again. And they were trying to tell people, like, hey, look, if you were on my other channel, I'm here now. Like, they had the hardest time trying to tell people. Their new channel sucked. Like, they had none of the, you know, hardly any subscribers because everyone was on their new channel. They lost it. Boom, gone. So I know it's happened. I've like, there's stories of this happening. I saw a channel that was a huge channel gone. They had to start over. We've got on this channel right here, man, we've you know, I've grinded, dude. And we've got a family, a cool family built up here. And, you know, 15K, man, we just hit that 15K and we've been grinding. And I did the math on that. That's pretty dope to know. For you guys who don't know, we hit 15K this year. That's been in a matter of, in around April or May of last year, we were at 3K. And now, fast forward to now, months later, what was May, blah, 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 now it's April here. So, okay, so maybe about 12 months later, but now we're at 15K. So we jumped 12K these past months, which is pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like, of course, it could always be more, but all things considered, considering the fact that my channel, again, and I start realizing this, man, it just makes perfect sense to me, because see, my channel, it's the one thing that makes sense. When someone explained this, when I was listening to this other reaction channel, and they were like going like, you're not in good standing every time you get a copyright claim. It started making sense to me. It dawned on me, because no other channel out there, and I say this humbly, guys, I'm not saying this to be, look at me, but I'm saying this humbly. Back until recent times, when I moved into the van and all this stuff, but back when we were, in our regular flow, I drop multiple videos every day, multiple. Okay, I've got more videos on my channel than a lot of channels who've been around for freaking years have. Okay, I've got well over 1,000. I think I got over 1,200 now. I don't even know the exact number right now, but it's well over 1,000 channels, 1,000 videos. There's channels that have way more subscribers and have been around for a longer time, and they don't have that many videos. I confidently say at one point there was no one dropping more content every day than me. And don't forget, we're talking about just one channel. We're not talking about all my channels, guys. I got multiple channels. Some days I would drop multiple channel videos on my Off Tap Life channel, and go drop a video on my Faith Chase channel, go drop a video on my freaking Beats Fried Up channel, my Cross Effects channel, my freaking Tell Me a Story channel, or whatever other channels I freaking have, and I have 50 plus channels. It was by design. The goal is to be like Guinness Book of World Records in my brain. I thought it'd be cool to be the content creator with the most channels. So there was a method to my madness. But anyways, that's a lot of work. My point is that, so my channel is penalized. I feel like you must be getting penalized. It's the thing that makes sense. If you're not in good standing, your channel is not going to get pushed a lot, right? If you're getting constant copyright claims, it's like people are constantly making claims against your channel, and you're constantly putting in disputes and all this, like your channel is living in a negative space. So obviously YouTube isn't going to push your channel as much as a channel that might have a better standing. Now, other reaction channels are doing what I do, but their standing is not as bad as mine, because they have not put out as many videos as I do. Like most reaction videos, your average reaction video might put out a video once. There are some that do daily drops. But even these days, the big ones, a lot of them have stopped doing as many reaction videos because of the copyright claim situation. And they are now reacting to other stuff that is not music. I know a channel, a good example of that would be, there's a reactor, Art of Kicks. He's a big freaking reaction channel. He used to be doing way more music related stuff, and now he's doing a lot more like ghost reactions, haunted, like scary reactions, top 10 scary that kind of stuff. And he's doing less of the music stuff. And it's by design. And actually, he put a post up the other day that I happened to see. There was a post in his community tab or somewhere, and that's where I found out some other information and stuff, because he wrote something in that post that was like talking about the whole copyright claim and how he's talking about how he gets claimed. The thing is, when a big channel like him, because he's about to hit 1 million, he's got like 900,000, he's just hit 900,000 subs, and he's about to hit 1 million subs on his channel. If he's got issues with copyright claim, and he actually even knows people, like he was saying in one of his posts that he knew Tom McDonald, like he was able to contact Tom McDonald and say, hey Tom, can you not, and I guess I can contact Tom too, so that's probably not a good example, but I'm using it as an example. But Tom is pretty, he's pretty cool and fair. about all that stuff. So he'll like, you know, reactors, if you contact him and send him an email and say, hey, these videos right here, could you please clear those for me? He's one artist that you're very likely he will do it if you contact him. But my channel, people like me and I think Arts of Kixie said the same thing, is like, or maybe it wasn't him. No, it wasn't him who said it, but people like me, I'll say it myself. If you're putting out multiple videos every day, every single day, you don't have time to sit there and try to contact and email these people and hope that they then take you off the list. And it just won't happen. The amount of content I put out every day, it's not even possible. So I do think Tom, in regards to Tom, I do think, because he's left, Tom McDonald's an artist, for you guys don't know, on my Faith Chase channel, you know, him and his girlfriend, they have left comments on my video reactions before, and they have said some positive things, you know, hey, we love what you do, and blah blah blah, and all this stuff. And I do feel that if they do see a video that I've done, I have a feeling that they would remove the copyright claim for me. Like I think they just automatically do that sometimes in the background for me. I do feel that, because, you know, they have expressed that, you know, they like what I do and whatever. But that's a rare thing. Like, you know, most artists aren't completely more hands-on. See, Tom's more of an independent artist who's really on top of making sure he has control of what's going on. And but that being said, he still has a distribution company that is distributing his music online, like TuneCore or someone in recent times. So they are the ones who do the copyright claim. He doesn't know then necessarily that they put a copyright claim against someone unless that person tells him. So it's very messy and complicated, but that would be one of the few artists out there who is doing that kind of thing. You know what I mean? And most artists aren't, you know, they just leave it, the distribution company or the record label they're with or whatever would just do the claims, and you just sit there and have to take it. And even if you dispute the claim, you still lose, and you just sit there and go, well, that was a waste of time. Because when you make a dispute, I want to show you guys one day, it's not like a 5-second thing. You got to literally go through this whole freaking thing, answering questions, and put, why do you think your video you know, should not be copyright claimed? And you've got to write within 2,000 words or up to 2,000 words, and they say write more is better, explaining why you think that your video should be copyright free claimed. And you spend all this time. It's a process. Like, it takes time. It's not a 1-minute thing. You're spending like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or like, well, not 20, maybe 15, 20 minutes filling out that whole thing, writing. Well, my song, you see, it's a reaction video that I did, and it's a 30-minute video, and I use all my own. You got to explain yourself every time. I've done that over 1,000 times, guys. Come on now. That's just the time it takes alone just for you to get a smack in the face later and be like, yeah, but you know what? We still think that your video violates our copyright, so we're still going to take the money. And you just feel stupid. Why did I waste my time in the first place? So the most important thing is, like I said, every time you get a copyright claim, you're standing in, as far as YouTube and their algorithm and all that stuff, is in a good place. So if someone like me who's dropped tons of videos every single day, I'm getting multiple claims, guys, every day, boom, multiple copyright claims every single day. You can see how my standing would be, bam, right down here, you know, as far as like, you know, my channel is like problematic because I'm getting so many claims. The channels who are doing reactions but only putting one video out every, you know, other day, or, you know, once a week, or whatever their schedule is, every 3 days or whatever, they don't have as many videos getting copyright claims every day as I do. So that makes sense. Why is because I always look at the numbers. You guys know, look at my channel. Look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie, man. My channel, I've always said something's not right with my channel, man. Like, the amount of subs I have versus the amount of freaking views that I get on videos, it doesn't add up. Like it doesn't make sense. And tons of you guys are subscribed to my channel. And as a rule of thumb, I did some research on YouTube and I checked. On Google. I checked and I found articles and I did some homework and research. And I found out, rule of thumb, kind of loosely, if you have a channel that has 10,000 subscribers, for example, at bare minimum, you should be at least getting a 10% return on that 10,000. So in other words, if you got 10,000 subscribers, at the bare minimum, in your worst case scenario, you should at least be getting 10% of those people will watch whatever you drop. At least 10%. So that means every video I drop on my channel, at the bare minimum, I should get at least 1,500 views per video on this channel alone. You look at my videos across the way, especially look at reaction videos. This van life thing is starting to, these van life and car life videos, you guys seem to really like those, and YouTube's algorithm seems to like that. I noticed a difference. Look at my views with the live streams and even the videos that I've just been doing consistently, as long as I don't drop a copyright claim video, which I did, and then I noticed the numbers started to change again. Look at my videos, guys. As soon as I did those numbers, when I took that little break, and then I'm moving to my car and all that kind of stuff, and I hadn't done a reaction video, my views were freaking way higher. So it was like, boom. And then I did a reaction video, and I got a copyright claim, and then after that, I saw the views dropped a bit. Then I did some more videos, and I did another reaction video, and I got a copyright claim, and then I watched it seem to drop again. So, and then I did another reaction video. So if I don't do any reaction videos and I keep doing my original content, I can see it shows. I look back at my stats. I'm getting more views on those videos. These videos are getting pushed more. The ones that aren't copyright claimed videos, reaction videos. Like, as long as I keep doing my original content stuff that isn't copyright claimed stuff, it's just my stuff that doesn't have anyone that can make a claim against it, my channel seems to be, as far as YouTube's concerned, it feels like it's getting better attention, views, and things like that. You know what I mean? I feel like there's definitely a difference. So I know I'm getting penalized. I know every time I get a copyright claim, it's hurting my channel. Anyways, I hope that explains something. I love you too. Thanks, Chanel. Sam, I won. What? Oh, you won? Congratulations. Every once in a while, small victories. They're good. Hold on to those, because the other 99% of them are going to suck. As far as those copyright claims go. Their wins are far and small. Joseph, love to see Tedeschi Trucks band. Misunderstood. They are good about letting videos, though. Or BB King, the thrill is gone. I've done some Tedeschi, and I can't remember if I got copyright claimed or not at this stage. But I'm sure I probably did. It's very rare that I get a video through that doesn't get claimed. Sam goes, Universal Music Group is the most evil company out there. Record labels, the problem with record labels, as someone who's an artist, as someone who's been in the game for a minute, I've been doing music, for you guys who don't know, you're just on the channel. I've been doing this stuff since like 8 years old, you know what I'm saying? So I know record labels. I was signed to, at the time, considered the biggest label in the freaking world. I was signed to Sony Records once upon a time, for you guys who don't know. I was signed there, okay? And at the time, record labels, me being signed, it sucked. I remember thinking it sucked because my group that I was in at the time, once the record label decided that, because there's a long story about how we broke up in our group and all that kind of thing happened. Long story short, we tried to find someone to replace the other girls in the group, and we tried to, you know, create that same favor with the record label. They were never happy with anyone we found. And so we took a hit. the record label eventually was just like, yeah, nah. And they washed their hands of us. Like, that's what ended up happening. Like, Sony freaking just was like, yeah, no, it's not working. We don't like it. We don't like this dynamic. It's hard to recreate your group anyways on the best of days, you know, but we weren't that super huge and big and powerful like, say, someone like, you know, freaking, who did it last? What, Queen, let's say Queen lose Freddie, but they, you know, they could find someone else, and between the other members, they were all, you know, had enough notoriety that they could wait, you know, they could ride it out. The label to be like, well, you know, you don't have Freddie anymore, so we're dropping you. That wasn't the case for me. My group, we got, you know, we tried, we could never find favor. So here's the thing, right? As someone who's been signed to a record label, I'll tell you right now, record labels used to be all powerful, almighty, and they can control everything. They freaking ruled the land like a freaking evil god. Like, seriously. And you were getting pennies to the dollar. It's a misconception. People think like, oh, I get signed and I'm going to be rolling into chinga chinga. Guess what? Nah, not really, man. You're getting a penny to the dollar. Everyone else is getting rich. Record labels getting rich. You watch everyone else around you getting rich, and you, the artist, you're like, man, this is crap. This sucks. You know what I mean? The thing is like, now record labels, thank you social media, thank you freaking the power of social media changed the game forever, because suddenly artists had a way to put music out there, do their thing, create their own following, create their own power, because your following that you have is your power. And suddenly you are able to create a presence and a power in your own following and freaking sell and move your own merch and your own music and everything, and not have to worry about freaking a label being like able to control you. And the smart artists, again, use an example, Tom McDonald, use an example, Upchurch, Ryan Upchurch. There's artists that they've taken that and they've run with it, and they've stayed independent, and they have not signed to a label, and the labels really freaking want them to sign, and they're like, nah, man, hell no, I'm not signing. Why do I need you? Suddenly you can be in a position to go, why do I need you? What can you bring to the table and give me that I can't already, or I haven't already done? It was like, I already got freaking 1 million plus followers or something like that. You say, I've got over 2 million, 3 million, or how many million followers already on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, on all these places. What can you do for me? You ask the record label, what can you bring? You know, and don't get me wrong, some record labels obviously have deep pockets still. So, you know, they might be able to manufacture a following for you with spending lots of chinga chinga. But these days, artists are on an equal playing field, man. Because social media, any moment, this is the one thing I love about social media, man. Any given moment, you never know what that one thing that you drop could be that thing that goes viral. You never know what that one thing is, man. You could freaking drop something and it's the most unlikely of things, and next thing you know, freaking overnight, boom. Just like that. And see, record labels, man, they can't force people to love you, no matter how much money they have. They can, there's lots of artists who've been signed to a record label and didn't make it. And freaking ended up on the side of the freaking street without any money or anything, because even though the record label had the power to, you know, get them out there, it didn't work. So social media is a great thing, because you can even be crappy on social media, but if you're out there hustling and you're out there doing what you need to do, you know, to get people to like you and to find favor in you or whatever, or like I said, sometimes things go viral on the internet just because you're just lucky. It can be so lucky. Like, look at Friday, man. That freaking, what's her name, Black, that girl, Samantha Black, or whatever her name was, I can't remember her name, but freaking that girl who sang that Friday song, and that thing went crazy, you know, and boom, even though it was crap and she was crap, she freaking, you know, made chinga. Freaking Justin Bieber freaking was well, you know, for him it worked, but it was the power of social media that got him the opportunity to really cash in. And he got lucky. You know, he got people like Usher who were already established in the game to help. So his story, that being said, though, was that he built up enough of a presence, notoriety, and fame and stuff on social media in order, on YouTube in particular, to be able to then get it worked for him, but it was still his fan base that he kind of already had was tapped into. The record labels really just had already a base to work with and to grow. And again, he got in at the right time with the right people, you know, people like Usher and stuff. So I don't know. It's still social media at the end of the day that is responsible for that. If it wasn't for social media, there wouldn't be a Justin Bieber right now. There wouldn't be freaking so many of these artists that you guys have come to know and love. They wouldn't even exist. Because back in the day, getting signed by record label was one of the most impossible and hard things that you could ever imagine. Just getting your tape to in the hands of the right person, an A&R company, you know, the record label, the right person, the right department, the right, you know, it was way different, man. It's not like now, dude. Now you don't do that. They're actually scouting you. They're just scouting social media and see who's popping. All you gotta do is just drop your stuff on social media and they'll find you now. They'll want you. They're trying to scoop you up. They know where all the people who are out there now making moves because they can easily see it on social media. Just said that would be stressful as hell to put in that amount of work for nothing. It is stressful as hell. One of the most stressful things ever. Do you get a list of any definitely no play groups? I have heard the Eagles are vicious. The problem is most artists these days aren't managing. They have no control over their own catalog of stuff. Like really, it's usually most artists probably don't even know what's going on. Most of the time, half the time they wouldn't even know. This is the publishing companies, the distribution companies, the record labels, who just are claiming away. One of the biggest ones is freaking UMG. Freaking, we all hate them like a passion, as far as you know anyone reacting to music, because everyone seems to be UMG, man. Freaking Queen. Everybody falls under their umbrella somehow. Every time you get a copyright claim, it's a good chance that it's under that group. You go, oh my gosh, them again? Like you're just banging your head going, no way, not them again. Are you kidding me? Everybody. They just freaking claiming everybody, man. Yeah. Mikhail said, you shouldn't try to write artists straight. We did some thumbnail for some competition on Instagram and asked Singer to use his picture, and it works. Yeah, but on YouTube, you have to, the way that your video is discovered, you have to have a title. You have to have description. That is what is used more than anything else. And you can put tags in, which YouTube claims lately. They say, oh, the tags don't make that much of a difference really in discovery of your video, which they're reinforcing. Look, title, description, that is what their algorithm is searching for first before anything else really. Tags are great if there's like to keep confusion for something that might have, like, for example, dual meanings, you know, like, you know what I mean, or something like that. They've explained it somehow. But there is companies like TubeBuddy and vidIQ and all these companies who actually say, but no, tags do help and this and that. YouTube's algorithm is constantly changing, so it's hard to really know at any given time what their algorithm is really doing at that particular moment. But rule of thumb, your title and your description are key factors with YouTube's algorithm search. And just in general, if anybody, if you're a human and you see a title that is grabbing, you're going to be more drawn to the title, you know, Kool-Aid comes and rules the world once again. I don't know, it's some stupid title, opposed to, you know, I like apples. I don't know. It all changes grabbing headlines like newspapers back in the day when newspapers was a thing. I don't even know if you can find a newspaper anymore, but headlines grab you. Oh, let me buy that newspaper. Damn, King Kong is on the Empire State Building. What? 25 cents, please. Boom, get it. It's headlines grab you. The first thing you see a title that grabs you, if that title didn't grab you, the next thing you're going to do is like, oh, that piqued my curiosity, and you might look at the description and see what's there. So even without YouTube's algorithm, it's logical to assume that that is always an important thing. But yeah, a good thumbnail is important too, because the thumbnail can also be very impactful on YouTube. And a picture sometimes is worth 1,000 words, as they say. So just have all of that stuff set up and you'd be winning. Mikhail, that's not, it doesn't always work that way. The algorithm, you say it doesn't block, but no. The way the algorithm works is it listens for the music itself. It's not about them seeing the title only on how it catches to see if someone's violating a copyright or something. It's listening to the actual music itself. It hears a bit of it and it goes, oh, no, that belongs to somebody. It's not just looking at a title. If it was that easy, I would name all my reaction videos Scooby-Doo, where are you? and I would have no copyright claims. I wish. Sylvie goes, thanks for all the explanation. I did not know all this. It is so bad. Yeah, a lot of people don't know, Sylvie. A lot of people assume, that, oh, wow, look at that. That reactor video had freaking, 50,000 views on it. Whoo, man, they must have made a ton of money. Nah, man. Most reactors don't make any money from their freaking reactions because they all get copyright claim. Sam goes, you should make a Discord. I have a Discord, but hard for me to manage with the amount of content that I do every day. Again, it works for people. Discords and all these other little things works great for someone who is a 1 video a week, maybe 2 videos a week kind of person. For me, I don't have time to sit there and attempt to manage a Discord and to sit there and to spend time hanging out in Discord or anything like that. Normally, my time, until I started doing these live streams, was completely spent with me every single day recording new videos all day. I'm just recording and editing. That's my whole day. I have no time for anything else except for also to manage my website, where I had to try to squeeze that in somewhere because I manage my own website. I build my own website. I do my own YouTube, editing, filming, the whole 9 yards. I do my own thumbnails. I do everything myself. I do my own merch, my own graphic design. My whole everything is just me. I don't have a team. Some people have a team, and yeah, you can do a lot when you have people assisting you and working with you. But when you're by yourself, there's only so many hours in a day, and there's only so much you can do. Hey, CE. Mikhail says, I think your channel is not great for algorithm. Large number of subscribers and not too much views. Sad. Exactly. That's the problem, Mikhail. My channel, I've always said this. You guys have heard me. I did a whole video on it, man. Like, what's up with my channel, dude? Like, something's just not right. It doesn't add up. It doesn't compute. It's like, how can I have 15,000 people on my channel, or even 10,000, and I have videos that only get 100 views. It's not logical. Simple mathematics. Why, if I've got 10,000 people signed up, at least 10% of them should, no matter what, watch what I do. That's the statistics from all channels. So at least minimum 10. And most of that's higher. Most of that's way higher. Most people would be like getting, like, if they've got subscribers, they're getting about 40%. A good channel that's running really well, like, I know there's some channels, they show their, their stats, their analytics, And there's like really good channels are getting like 30-40% return. To me, if you're getting 30-40% return, that by itself is already super good. Because you see it. There's channels like PewDiePie who has like over what is it? Over 100 million subscribers. But you look at his views, he's getting like 2 million, 3 million, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? There's tons of channels that have millions of subscribers, but their videos. A good example, FouseyTube, freaking, even no matter how much of a hatred or wrong, that some people after his July 15th thing in particular, after that whole thing was it July 15th or June 15th? It was one of those things. He had this big thing that he was planning, and after that happened, he got a lot of hate and stuff. That was one example. There's other reasons over the period of his channel that he's been, he's gotten some hate and whatnot. But the point is, his channel has over 15 million people. Was it 15 million? I think, okay, it's somewhere between, I can't remember the exact number now, but it's between 10 million and 15 million on his channel. It's definitely over 10 million. I'm pretty sure it's closer to 15. But anyways, long story short, that channel, he had millions of viewers, a million subscribers, but every time he dropped a video, especially in recent times, he'd get like maybe 100,000 views. 100,000 views was good for him. A lot of times he'd get like 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. So how do you have over 10 million views? So basically 10 million views, and that means 10 million. Let's say you've got 10 million, you're telling me you've got 10 million subscribers and you can't get at least 1 million views every video you drop? You're getting less than 1 million views. You're only getting 100,000, 10,000. That means people, either they're not getting the notifications, or when they see the notification, they're like, no, I don't want that. But that doesn't make sense, because why would they say stay subscribed to his channel then? You would just be like, I don't want to be part of that community. So my point is, anyways, is that there's tons of channels out there that shows clearly this whole, there is something that the YouTube algorithm somehow, I don't know the magic thing, but there's definitely something that just is like, wait a minute. Because I've seen channels, dude, this is how I know something's wrong, right? The same video, and look, I'm not hating, look, please let me say this in a way, I want to say this in a way that doesn't come across putting any other channel down, because that's not my goal. I want to say this in a way so you guys can understand what I'm trying to get at. And I'm not saying this in an arrogant way or anything. I want to say this in a very extremely humble way, but in a way that you guys get what I'm saying. Check this out. There's reactions I've done to tons of songs that obviously I've done tons of reactions on this channel. And other channels, there's been some other channels which I've seen, because I look through the search and I often try to see what my video is doing compared to other channels on certain songs. And there's some channels, now guys, back before van life, for you guys who are new here, I always filming using my DSLR, highest quality, there's a lot of times even where I was next extra level with my color grading, with special effects and stuff like that, having the background, like lots of things. But my audio is always usually on point. My audio is loud and proper. It's not distorted. My picture is interesting, like pretty good quality, you know what I mean? Like, but most importantly, me as a person, you guys see me, you know me. I'm an entertainer. Before even YouTube was a thing, dude, I've been entertaining and doing this. So confidently, in the most humble way possible, I'm an entertainer. I'm very entertaining. I project my voice and I speak and do what I do confidently in a positive way, right? Humbly speaking. I'm not saying this to blow my own horn. I'm saying this to make a point. There's channels out there I've seen that only have a few hundred subscribers, or maybe 1,000 subscribers, or 2,000 subscribers, way smaller channels than my channel. And then I see them, some of them would film on their looks like a webcam on their laptop, or like really like, not to be mean, but low quality everything, audio, image, everything, just really bad. People in the comments even going, hey, you should try to do this or that or whatever to make your quality better, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've seen these videos and they've reacted to the same thing I did, and their attitude, their personality, not to be mean, not calling anyone out, but I'm making a point. They'll be like this: hey, welcome to the channel. Today I'm gonna react to this song. This is one's by Queen, and yeah, if you guys could just watch this and subscribe, like that kind of thing, where they're not even talking loud, not projecting their voice, they're not even, everything's wrong with the video. Let's put it that way. The quality is not on point. It sounds horrible. It looks horrible, and they've gotten more views than me. Now, I'm not saying I'm the best thing since apple pie, but what I'm saying is something's doesn't compute. It's obviously something's like, hello. Do you know what I mean? I've seen, like, come on. Again, I'm not here putting anyone down. I'm just trying. I'm attempting to make a point, and it's hard to make without you doing your own homework and research. But if you're on YouTube, there's tons of channels where they're just half-ass, and not because maybe they even want to be half-assed, they just don't know any better, or they just started or whatever. I don't know, but I know that they're getting more views than me. I put in so much more time and effort editing my videos, doing all this stuff. I spend a lot of time on every single thing, like best quality possible, and just presentation. You guys see, check out some of my earlier videos if you're new here. Just let it speak for itself, man. And you can go on YouTube and find people who just make zero effort doing anything, like not even just reaction videos, like those videos where you see people, like, they've just obviously repurposed someone else's content, and it's not even good. Like, there's tons of people, there's tons of examples across YouTube. All I'm saying is that their algorithm, the way there's obviously factors working behind the scenes that is keeping my channel. There's something wrong. There's something broken or something. I always thought this. My channel, something's is not working. Something's happened. And I always said there was other reasons. You guys remember I was having all the problems with the channel with the freaking disabled comments thing was suddenly happening magically. There's things like this. Like, why is my videos magically disabling comments? There's no reason. I have not made for kids. My videos, like, everything's on par. I'll even have to change it 3-4 times and suddenly it just goes back. I'm telling you, man, my channel, there's some type of bug or something that has always affected my channel with the algorithm. I don't know what it is, but it's keeping my channel from performing like channels of equal size, equal caliber, or whatever you want to call it. They can freaking smash it out, and no matter what I do, I'm just like, how can I only get 100 views? How did that video only get 70 views? I got videos that only get, how do I have over, someone explain to me, how can you have over freaking 14,000, 15,000 subscribers and then have a video that can only get 70 views? It's not mathematically, it doesn't even add up. That's not even 1%. 1% is 100. Okay, if you've got, let's use 10,000. It's easy to work with 10,000. 1% of 10,000 is 100. I think my math is right. 10% is 1,000. You're going to tell me that you've got 10,000 people, but you can only get 1%, less than 1% views? How is that mathematically even possible? It doesn't make sense in the world of statistics across YouTube. As I said, I did homework and I found out the worst should be at least 10%. It doesn't add up, bro. So anyways, my point is that makes sense to me when I found out that copyright claims, getting tons of copyright claims, it's the working it's the working reason now. I believe it's the thing that makes the most sense to me now. Tons of copyright claims means you're not in good standing with YouTube, even though, my channel, luckily I didn't get the copyright strikes, and so my channel, is still there. But unfortunately, it's not, it's not in the best of light because of all the copyright claims. Therefore, it doesn't get pushed the way that another channel would get pushed, or the way that it should get pushed. And that's why I don't have as many views, or comments, likes, like all these things. Well, you can't get the views, you're not gonna get the comments and likes if you're not getting the views. So anyways, I could go on and on about this, but it is like that. CE, our channel is getting banned because comments, or is it the user? Channels don't usually get banned because of some other person's comments, because usually there's safeguards in place to catch inappropriate comments. And between the automated thing that catches inappropriate comments and your moderators that you have on your channel, and yourself, if you're actually actively on your channel, you will be able to, hopefully navigate through that stuff. But usually YouTube has an inappropriate, you can have a setting and you can make it as powerful as you want to keep inappropriate comments from showing up on your thing. But usually a channel that gets freaking banned, again, as far as a channel, it's a channel that YouTube's guidelines, community guidelines, if your channel goes and breaks YouTube's community guidelines multiple times, then you get these copyright strikes and things for that kind of thing. For a reaction video, usually those copyright strikes come from, again, copyright claims, someone who's claimed a video and then they've decided to give you a strike because you most likely decided to stupidly appeal it after they said no. And that's when you ask for trouble. Don't appeal it. If you get a copyright claim and you can dispute that first claim, but it's probably going to come back like, not approved. You know what I mean? It's going to be like, no, sorry, but no thanks. I'm still keeping the claim. Don't be a fool and then appeal it. If you appeal that, then they'll be like, nah, I'm giving you a strike. Boom. And I want to make this clear, guys. It's not YouTube. I want to make this clear. YouTube is not the ones who are making the claims against the content creators. It's not YouTube. It's the record labels, publishing companies, the artists themselves, usually lesser artists themselves. Most artists are pretty happy that someone's reacted to their music and thankful for it. It's usually the distribution company that the artist has that they've used that automatically do it, the record labels, the publishing companies. So it's definitely not YouTube. I want to make that very clear. YouTube does not sit there all day and copyright claim people's stuff. It is, their algorithm is set up and all that, but at the end of the day, it's ultimately the publishing companies, the record labels, all those people who are the ones who are making the claims themselves, the actual claims. They're the ones who are saying, yay or nay at the end of the day. Mikhail says, yes, I think you're penalized. Yeah, it's the only explanation, Mikhail, that makes sense, man. It really is. It's pretty obvious to me, because no matter how much I grind on my channel, and I mean, I grind hard, dude, and it just doesn't matter what I do, how little, how much, it doesn't matter. Channel still responds the same. Sam, I don't like that it's fully automated for videos because it hurts people who inadvertently use copyrighted videos and get taken down, or in case of reaction videos. Yeah, Sam, that's a good thing too. That's what I was saying. You all remember when I went into the camping store the other day, and that's a good example. Like, so I go into a store and on the live stream and I'm just doing my thing. I'm like, first of all, I'm not listening. I didn't go into the store to listen to the music of whatever's playing there. Like, that is not why I went to the, oh, where's my door's locked? Someone just pulled up next to me. In an example of me sitting way back in the back of the parking lot, in the middle of nowhere, and there's millions of parks, everything's closed. I'm in the back of a parking lot where there's nothing, there's no stores, there's no restaurants. So why would anyone decide to pull up right next to me right here in an empty parking lot where there's a million other parking lots they could park? And there's no stores or anything. There's no purpose. Why would they come here? And that stuff freaks me out. That's one thing with the van life, the car life, whatever. You recognize that stuff and you go, why? Why at freaking 7 p.m. on a Sunday, Easter Sunday, empty car park all around everywhere. All the food places are way over there. I'm here in the back by myself in this little area. Why you come up right next to me? That stuff makes you think. I get uncomfortable these days when that happens because it's like, that's weird, dude. Why? Let's see. Joseph said, I was contacted by a country music artist 3 days ago from one of my posts, LV Shane. Oh, that's cool. I hope it's the real artist and not someone pretending to be the artist. We know there's some people out there pretending to be people, like Elon Musk. No comment. Sam Gray, have you tried to go through the system directly to get the copyright to do it? However, trying to go through distro companies is hard to get in contact with them. Yeah, Sam, it's really hard, man. Like to get in touch with the right person and them approve you. Your channel, look, that's why some reaction channels, really big ones, for example, like No Life Shack. Everyone in the reaction video world knows No Life Shack, right? I believe No Life Shack has the biggest reaction video channel for music, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure he has the biggest music only reaction video channel. I'll put it this way, definitely the biggest hip hop, like rap, that style of music, reaction channel. His reaction channel, I believe he's over 2 million now. He could be at 3 million by now. I haven't seen his channel, like I haven't looked at his channel, like, his subs in a long time. But everyone in the reaction channel world knows the big channels, right? People like No Life Shack have actually a licensing deal with, like, a licensing permission with certain companies. They will have permission with certain ones, and so they're instantly kind of, they got that saving grace, so they can get away with sometimes reacting to stuff that someone else who doesn't have that connect can't do. But it's really hard to get permission. Like if you're a big channel, record labels, of course, they can see your value. You would think they would see the value of anybody, even if it's a small channel, right? Because at the end of the day, promotion and publicity for your artist is still winning. And that's the thing that annoys me when my video that I do and for someone gets blocked completely. I'm going, are you serious, bro? Why would you block the video? I'm introducing that artist to a whole new audience of people that may have never even heard that song or seen it. You're getting free promotion, free publicity. And if you just copyright claimed it, even though I don't like you doing that either, but it's damn better than you blocking it completely blocking the hard work I did. But if you just copyright claim it, at least you're still also on top of getting all the free publicity. You're also making some extra Benjamins. You're getting paid money. So when you block a video, my brain just can't compute. I'm like, what level of stupidity is this? And as an artist, if I had a record label that blocked my music somewhere, I would be pissed off, dude. I'd be like, why are you blocking my music, bro? I make music so the world can hear it, not for you to block it. And I get it. There's like, in certain areas and regions, there's contracts and not in place and this and use and blah and all that crap. But give me a break, man. That's discrimination, really, when you think about it. Sorry, you can't listen to this music. We've deemed that you're not fit to listen to this music, so we're gonna block your nation over there. Sorry, you can't hear it, man. I remember freaking that sucked for like someone like here's a good example. Alma over in Netherlands requests something, right? And I remember there was something that she had requested, and it was blocked only in her country. The rest of the world, it was fine. In her country, she couldn't even watch her own video that she requested. And I'm pretty sure the artist was from that country. It makes your brain hurt thinking about any of this stuff, really. Yeah, CE, I mentioned that earlier that Tom said you can use this stuff as long as you get in touch with him. He lets Reactor send him an email or whatever. Again, I'm not, if I was a one video a week person, sure, I'll take the time to send everyone an email and say, hey, just wondering. I made a video last week and yeah. But dude, I've moved on past that video already because I've made 7 videos in that day. Shane, Diana Diana Ankunova, yeah, she's dope. A young Russian singer gets lots of following on reaction channels, and this seems okay with it. And also, she has contacted and does interviews with even small reactors. Yeah, Shane, I've reacted to some of her stuff. Check out my previous videos. But again, a lot of times with a lot of these artists and things, like the algorithm, again, it changes. Sometimes you might get lucky. The same people, this is the other thing, like you could watch. Someone did the same reaction to the same song and they don't get copyright claimed, and then someone else will get copyright claimed to the exact same song that someone else was able to get through with. And your brain goes, why did theirs not get copyright claimed, but mine's got blocked? That's the big one when it's obvious, because you don't necessarily know who got claimed or didn't get claimed all the time. But you can definitely tell if there's a video out there that someone else has reacted to and it didn't get blocked, but yours got blocked. I've had that happen a lot of times where I've seen videos that were blocked by that I've done, and then suddenly, next thing you know, someone else, I go look up in the YouTube search, and I'm like, why wasn't their video blocked? Why was mine blocked, but theirs wasn't blocked? We did the exact same video. I'm telling you. Exactly, Miguel. Seriously, I think lots of artists don't understand that reaction make their numbers too. Exactly. Man, come on. Straight up. I don't think people really grasp the importance of like, dude, if other people are reacting to your stuff, that's a blessing. You need to see that as a freaking Christmas gift, man, because they're helping giving you more eyes on your product and sending more people to your channel. Like people like me, I usually have a link in the description to send you to the original artist's channel and stuff. And, so I'm sending traffic that way and getting eyes on your product. It's a lot of things going on there, man. Hu Chin Yu also has a big following. Not sure about claims or strikes from him, but Diane Ankunova seems safe. Yeah, I've done some Diane stuff. I don't remember which ones I got claimed or not. 99% of whatever I do does get claimed though, so I don't know. But Hu Chin Yu, I think I was going to do one of his songs. I'm not sure if I did it or didn't, but I knew I was thinking of. I remember the name. Faith, do reaction video to YouTube sucks. They will kill you for that. But Mikhail, you seem to miss the reality YouTube is fantastic. YouTube does not suck. YouTube is great. I love YouTube. It's not about YouTube. Mikal, YouTube gives a platform for every artist and every content creator, everyone who's a video creator or a filmmaker or a cook or a makeup artist or etc etc etc, just someone who loves to vlog or wants to share their story to the world. Like, it gives a platform. YouTube is incredible. YouTube is amazing. It's not YouTube that's the problem. As I said, as far as reaction videos go, it is the record labels, the distribution companies, and the freaking, to a lesser extent, the artists who are making all the claims. It's usually their publishing company, distribution company, record label who are making the claims. The artists, most of the times, they didn't even know it happened. They're just, but they're not fighting it because, look, the artists need to eat and survive too. Hey, especially independent artists, most of them, well, any artist these days, the world has changed. So artists have a harder time making money. It's always, okay, let me give you a little quick history lesson in really quick, super quick though. Music industry, artists making money, again, artists making money in the music industry from record sales, CD sales, any of that kind of stuff, they usually don't make a lot of money from that kind of stuff, especially these days. You're usually getting a penny to the dollar. So it means if you're making money from that stuff, it means you're selling like thousands and thousands of units, okay? And when I say thousands, I really mean millions. You know what I mean? You've got to be moving tons of units of product to be making tons of money from your music sales in reality. Most artists make money from, these days, from touring. Is touring, well, not even these days, because now, because of the pandemic, that hasn't helped. But, you know, they're making money from touring. And a lot of artists, the smart ones, are making a lot of money from social media, from places like YouTube. You know, they're making money from sponsorship deals. They're making money from merch and things like that. But their music, again, even on Spotify, you know, it's like point something cent or something like that per stream. They're not making, it's not like every time they get a stream, they get a dollar or 50 cents or even 25 cents. It's nothing like that. It's like 0.003 cents or something like that, or, you know, 1 cent or some, I don't know exactly the number, but it's something really small like that per stream that they get on any of these different platforms that people stream and listen to their music. And so the only way that they're making anything from that music is if tons of people are streaming it. Tons. Otherwise, that's not how they're making their money these days. Most people making it from performing, you know, doing the shows, doing the concerts, touring, you know, merch sales. And usually that's what happens when you're touring and you're doing shows and concerts and all that. You're making money from being, from the show itself, ticket sales, all that kind of stuff, your merch, you know, all that kind of stuff from that thing. That's how you're making your money most of the time. That's how artists these days make most of their money. And of course, smart artists are using social media to their advantage, somewhere like YouTube, where they can make tons of money from their content, from their videos and things like that. And sponsorship deals and things like that, brand deals, you know, all that kind of stuff. So the music itself, most artists, that's not where they make the bulk of their chinga from. If you're signed to a record label, mind you, I would like to emphasize that. If you're an independent artist and you've got control over your music and you have a pretty solid following, you can, you know, there's ways to make more money from your music than if you're signed to a record label, where you basically have the middleman taking a big chunk of your money and leaving you with the scraps. But ultimately, it's all the other ways that artists make most of their money. Shane said, I hope at least the reaction videos are a gateway drug to your original stuff. I'm happy I came across your channel. Yeah, Shane, like, you know, look, that's one of the positives. If it does by reacting to some of these other artists and groups, it does help bring people to your channel, um, which it can be good if those people who come to your channel support your efforts in other ways, or support your original content or your original music or your merch or whatever. It can be great. But if they don't, and they come to the channel and it's only because they came there to listen to their favorite artist that you happen to react to, and if they don't stay afterwards and that's the only reason they came and then they're gone, then it doesn't matter, because you didn't make any money from their visit or time anyways, most likely, because you didn't get anything from it. No benefit. You didn't get, if they didn't stay and sub, if they didn't like, all these things contribute to the success of that person. So if they came and there was some fringe benefit from it, yeah, that's awesome. But sometimes they just come because, oh, they've reacted to my favorite song, then they're gone. But me personally, yeah, I wouldn't have the community I have now if it wasn't for everyone who, of course, I've got people came because of my reactions. Before, if you look in the history of my channel, I wasn't doing reactions really. I mean, every once in a while I might did one, but the bulk of my stuff was vlogging and just doing whatever I wanted, because ultimately that was the goal. The whole concept of my channel was just to create videos I enjoy talking about my life, my off tap life, on this particular channel. I got like my music and all my other stuff that I've done and things I do, and at the end of the day, like it's funny because a lot of people don't know my history or my story, and it's quite interesting to me. It's quite funny, actually, because I tell you, it's funny. When I went to the drive-thru, for example, at McDonald's last night, you guys were on the live stream last night, and there might be some of you guys in here who work at that McDonald's right now. Shout out to you if you work in the McDonald's there. But you guys would have heard in the live stream, they go, oh, hey, are you Faith Chase? You're a bit of a celebrity here in our store or whatever, because I did one of those McDonald's videos where you go through the drive-thru, the same drive-thru for 24 hours or whatever that challenge is that was going on. And I did that, and I did another video from that McDonald's. And so I did like a couple videos with that McDonald's, and I plugged them and stuff, right? Anyways, so that it's interesting when, for me in my brain, when someone says you're a bit of a celebrity because of something like YouTube or something like that. And for me, it's kind of like, oh, cool. That's awesome. But it kind of hurts a little bit, in a sense, for me, because I've been doing entertainment way before YouTube. Like I said, I've been doing this stuff since 8 years old. I've been in the entertainment game for a very long time, man, and way before YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Since 8, dude. Like, since I was like a little kid, doing music, doing acting, doing all this stuff. Like, I've been in the game for a minute. So in my brain, people should know me because of my music, right? Because of the things I did back musically. Because for me, to me, that's the main thing in my life that I always did prior to even being a YouTube. It was never like, music's always been my focus. YouTube wasn't. Now it is. It's like my main thing now, but still, I go, oh, cool. It's a weird, it's different in my brain. I go, no, my music. What about my music? What about, okay. That kind of thing, But that being said, I had music on YouTube and stuff first before I even had any of that. I had a YouTube channel since 2009 or something like that. I had a YouTube channel, but I never knew how to, it's funny. If I knew then what I knew now, man, that channel would have freaking been humongous now. I was just dropping some of my videos and stuff there. And I never caught on. I didn't grasp. I never figured it out. It's just one of those things, man. So anyways, yeah, it is what it is. But it's interesting anyways. Yeah, listen to Patrick. Everyone hit the like button, Patrick said. It helps with the algorithm. So I appreciate if you guys can do that thumbs up thing there, man. Thank you. Um, the algorithm loves your van life. It's trending. Yeah, Charlene, exactly, right? I the YouTube algorithm is really enjoying the van life content way better. Cause again, it's as far as the algorithm goes, it probably has like a tick box system in the background. It's like, has this got any claims against it? Nope. Is this original content? Yep. Is this like a vlog or lifestyle video? Yep. You know, it's got this ticks, and the van life checks all these positive boxes. You know, is it family friendly? Yep. You know, is this appeal to a big audience? Yep. Is it brand sponsor friendly? You know, commercial, you know, advertiser friendly? Yep. So that's why it ticks all the right boxes, you know. So yeah, van life stuff, car life, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's positive stuff, man. You know. So I agree, absolutely. You're right. It's pretty obvious. I can see the analytics, and I can tell. That is impressive. Sam says. Patrick says terrific. Sorry guys, I don't even know what that's in regards to now. I'm way behind here, I think. Sam goes, my cousin nearly used my other channel as a launch pad, as a ghost label. Yeah, that'd be, you know, sometimes I think it's better to start from scratch, depending on what content you're doing. Sometimes in theory, you could think, oh, I'll just pick up this channel that already has X amount of subs there, and I'll use this for repurpose it for this. The problem is those people who sub to that channel for that particular content. And if you suddenly do something different on it, doesn't mean they're going to support it. They might just be like, what is that? And unsubscribe completely or not watch it or whatever. So sometimes it's best to just start from scratch from your niche of what you're trying to do, because that niche that you've created, every sub you have, you know, they're there for that particular reason, you know? Joseph goes, I had one of your other channels with the last post was Pink Floyd Live. I have lost the whole channel. That Pink Floyd channel is my it's either my Cross Effects channel or my Beats Fried Up channel. I think it's my Cross Effects channel. I think my Beats Fried Up channel is the Led Zeppelin reactions that I've been doing on it. But it's one of those. Cross Effects, CROSSIFEX, or Beats Fried Up, BEATS space FRIED space UP. Vamp says, keep getting something went wrong pop-ups on the Streamlab thing 3 times. Keep get something went wrong pop-ups on the Streamlab thing 3 times. I don't know, Vamp. I don't know what's going on with Streamlabs. If it's giving an error, that's weird. I don't know why. If it's not working, you can always go directly to paypal.me/offtaplife. If you were wanting to use Streamlabs to make a dono, so you can. If the Streamlabs isn't working, guys, you can go directly to paypal.me/offtaplife. And I appreciate the support, guys. I appreciate the donos and the likes and the views, the ads, watching the ads, the subscriptions, every single thing I appreciate. It all helps. It all is part of, helping with everything that I do here, and my, ability to survive and do what I do. So this is my job. This is not something I just do. YouTube is my full-time thing. Charlene wrote, it's a bonus that we, the consumer, can also choose how we spend our social currency, like shares and subs on YouTube. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think that's one of the things why YouTube is so powerful. That's really cool. Vamp goes, Faith, can you add your PayPal link? Streamlabs seem to keep throwing errors. Yep. I can put it in the chat. I can actually type it in there. But it's pretty easy, but I'll put it in there. I used to have it in the description of all my videos. They are in all my videos, like all my links, important links, until just recently from the phone. It's just been a bit hard to be on top of all that stuff, but we'll get back soon once we got our regular setup again. I'm looking forward to that. I'll be able to monitor that stuff a lot easier. But I'll put the link in here now in the live stream. It's such a delay. Okay, so here's the link. I don't know why Streamy sometimes works flawlessly and sometimes it seems temperamental. Sometimes it doesn't show up. I don't know what's going on with that bot thing there, but anyways, this is the direct link right here. And it'll take you directly to a PayPal page where you can make the direct dono. So it's https://paypal.me/offtaplife. I've just stuck that on there for you guys there. So if you click that link, and I'll click it just to test it to make sure it works. If you're on your phone, it'll take you to your browser, redirect you from YouTube, and you will end up on PayPal, this page here. So you'll end up there. It has my name at the top things, and then it says request send. So then you would just click send, and then you put the amount in. Sometimes it works when you can see it. Sometimes you can't. Oh, there you go. So then you just put the amount in that you want to send, and then you click, and you can add a message if you want, and you can add a sticker or whatever, and then you click next, and then you choose payment type. And so for payment type, friends or family, or you would put friends or family, obviously, because we're all friends and we're all family. So don't push goods because you're not getting anything. So you just put friends and family there. That's the top one. And then you click that and then click next. And then you're Gucci. So that's how you do that. So once again, thank you all for all your support. I appreciate it. And thank you, Vamp. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That is really cool. Sam, has UMG tried to claim stuff on your own music by any chance? UMG claimed my own ambient soundtracks. Yes, Sam. I had that happen. I just told, matter of fact, I talked about it in one of the other live streams just recently that one of my songs, Backstab, there's someone claiming it. I'm not sure who it could be. UMG, actually. It might be UMG, bro. I'll need to check and see who's claiming it, but yeah, it's someone big like that who's claiming my music, and I have nothing to do with them. I've never used them. My music's 100% mine. I created it, made it, did everything myself. It's 100% mine. I distributed myself even. It had nothing to do with UMG, and they've managed to claim my freaking royalties on YouTube. How does that work? Yep. And that's on my That's on my chosen effect channel. Also, as a FYI, UMG has a virtual monopoly owning over 90% of music labels. There you go. That's why they own freaking everybody. Yep. I noticed that everyone's UMG. That's why I was saying every time I get a claim, it's like UMG is the one pulling the freaking, you know, reins. Just said, oh, I missed newspapers. Also, missed stores being closed on Sundays. I don't know. Why you miss stores being closed on Sunday? Why would you miss that? That's everything's closed. What is there to, why would you miss that? Roy Gallagher, Nora said, Roy Gallagher spent his entire career doing it his way and continuously pushed back against the system. That's awesome, Nora. It's probably one of the reasons why I like Roy Gallagher so much. Charlie said, people are cottoning on to clickbait. I know personally, if someone has a clickbait title, I won't spend my currency with them. Yeah, I hear you, Charlene. But unfortunately on YouTube, a lot of people have to make these clickbait titles in order for their video to get recognized and seen and noticed and so many things on YouTube. And it's in fact kind of, you have to kind of almost be clickbaity in a lot of senses to compete with everyone else clickbaitiness. Vamp, click, exactly, Charlene, clickbait annoying. Like, there's two different types of clickbaits. There's clickbait that is really like from left field, where it's like, dude, you know, for someone who says, hey, aliens freaking landed in my backyard yesterday. You know, that's like, come on, bro. But sometimes you might make a clickbaity one where it's kind of, it's not meant to be clickbaity. It's meant to be more of a trying to get people's attention to watch your video. For example, if it's like, did aliens land in my backyard? Question mark. As opposed to saying aliens did land in my backyard, then it's like, that spiked my curiosity. Did aliens land in his backyard? You know what I mean? It's all in how you present your title. Sylvie goes, Faith, how one does choose a reactions with so many of them are out there and they play the same song. Well, because what happens, Sylvie, if I'm answering your question correctly, from what I could decipher how I think what you meant, what happens is, unfortunately, is that most of the songs out there, there's popular songs that everyone wants to hear. And if you're a fan of Queen, for example, which is the case on my channel, we got a lot of Queen fans. A lot of Queen fans just want to see how someone else new reacts to a song that they have been a fan of for many years. Like, they actually enjoy seeing other people's reaction to the song because they're a diehard fan. And they're like, oh, I wonder how someone else is going to react to this song. Will they react the way I did when I first heard it? You know, what will their reaction be like? Or what will their interpretation or their take or their opinion? That's why people watch reaction videos, because they're like, they want to see different people's take or their point of view, or if they can add something, a different perspective, or, you know, so many of those type of reasons why people watch reactors, and why reactors have usually end up reacting to the same songs, because it's usually a lot of the fans who request that. They go to all the channels and they'll ask, hey man, react to blah blah blah, because they're a fan of that song, they love that song, and they want to see someone else's reaction to that song to see how they react to a song that they've grown up with or they love or whatever. So it's usually a lot of times the fan of the song who's reacting, you know. But on the flip side, there is also reaction channels who basically will follow the leader, and they'll see what someone else is reacting to, and then they'll react to the same thing because they're like, oh look, they got freaking 50,000 views from doing that, I'll do it too. And you know, there's people who do that. I've never done that personally, but that being said, a lot of people want and request the same thing, so it may seem like it sometimes. For example, on my Faith Chase channel, when Eminem dropped his new album, or when Upchurch drops his new song, or when Tom McDonald drops something new, my subscribers will come to me and say, hey, so-and-so just dropped this, react to it. Can you react to it? Other reactors are reacting to it. They'll tell me, and that's how I know, okay, yeah, I need to go and react to that. You know what I mean? Or obviously I have my notification on certain artists that I will react to when they drop stuff, like again, Upchurch, Tom McDonald, people like that. And so when I get the notification that they've dropped something new, I'm going to react to it. So the big popular artists or the trending artists or the people that, you know, there's certain artists that everyone will just, most of your big reactors or main reactors, I should say, will react to similar stuff a lot of the times, because a lot of that mainstream stuff that's in or popular has a following. Either they too are wanting to react to that stuff because they know it's popular and a lot of people will want to, their viewers will want them to anyway, so they've got the pulse on that. They start to understand their audience and what their audience wants. Or their audience literally has tweeted them or freaking messaged them or whatever, comments or wherever, and said, hey, can you do blah blah blah, or they'll let them know somehow that that's happened. So, and then there are some reactors who just follow the leader because they don't know freaking how to freaking march to their own drum. I'm not throwing shade, but I do know one channel, and I'm not saying the name of it, but some of you guys who are diehards on my channel, once upon a time I did kind of mention it without saying the channel, but I did say, yeah, there's a certain channel, interesting how I've just reacted to Queen blah 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 blah, and then I've done, like, I did tons of Queen, then I did Led Zeppelin, and you know, those kind of like the things I was reacting to at the time. I watched a certain channel reacting to exactly the same things, and I thought, coincidence? I think not. You know what I mean? So I have had that feeling where I've seen some smaller channel, seems like they were reacting to exactly what I had just reacted to. But anyways, it is what it is. It's YouTube. So content creators, you've got all sorts. And some people, and I'm not hating, I'm not throwing shade, each to their own. You know, you got to do what you feel you got to do. Everyone's attempting to get ahead on YouTube and doing the best they can, and some people have no idea how to go about it, so they follow the leader. They copy someone else's, you know, moves in the hope that it will work for them too, you know. So sometimes it's not really any negative agenda that these people have when they do that. Some of them genuinely just like, man, freak, what do I got to do to get 1,000 subs on this joint? You know what I mean? I know a lot of people feel that way, and they'll do anything. They're like, man, look, if it's working for them, that person doing that, maybe if I do it, I'll get there too. So it's not necessarily, you know, an evil agenda, but, you know, sometimes, you know, you can tell, you know, and you go, okay. But I don't care personally. Mikal at Faith, what numbers do you have on your show? Must go on reaction. Did they block this? There you have so much content by yourself. Geez, I've done the show must go on. I've reacted to that song about 4, 5, 6 times. Different versions of it, and multiple times. I've done the same version of it even 2 or 3 times. I can tell you, dude, I couldn't tell you individually how much I have or overall, but yeah, I've done that song so many times. Um, but yeah, but I don't think I ever. Now, luckily, Queen, every Queen thing I do gets claimed by UMG, but to date, for Queen stuff, UMG has never blocked a Queen video that I've done. I don't think. I don't think I've ever had a Queen video blocked ever by UMG, but I have. But they claim everything I do, but they don't block. But they've never blocked anything. But they claim. They take the money, but they don't block. Which I'd rather, if you're going to do anything, go ahead and claim it. Take the money, but freaking don't block it, bro. Because that just sucks to do all that work, especially when you're passionately doing these reactions. Because I do these reactions, I enjoy them. And I'm a huge fan too. I'm a fan of these people that I'm reacting to as well. You know, I've become like when I'm reacting to someone like Queen or someone, you know, or she's a whole list of people that I love. You guys know who follow me, you know. But if I'm reacting to someone and I do the reaction, like a good example would be Led Zeppelin. Like I've been enjoying doing Led Zeppelin reactions, and that's why I started a whole channel dedicated at that time was to only do Led Zeppelin catalog. But I found the reason it put me off doing it, because I found it a mission. It was like the impossible task to be able to do nothing but Led Zeppelin reactions on that channel, because every time I do a reaction, it gets blocked. And that puts me off of it. That's like, yeah, I don't know, man. This is not worth the effort to do this, to attempt to do this, because chances are the video I do, there's a good chance it's going to be blocked. Not even just claimed, but completely blocked. So now, not only you have a situation where not only am I not making any money from the song, but I'm not even going to get any views from it or subscribers or any interaction or anything, because they're completely blocking it now as well. So then you can go to the automated thing and YouTube thing, and you can trim out that blocked segment, which is the actual song itself. So then when other people watch it, you still get hate, because then someone who doesn't know why the song is not there, or they've chunked out the song bits and then your video makes no sense, and they're like, why? You get all these comments, why is the song not there? The song's not there. Oh gosh, this reactor's so lazy, couldn't even put the song in. Like, I'm like, bro, I had the song there, it was blocked, and I trimmed it out so at least you could see my reaction still, or at least some of my reaction, because sometimes when they take the block trim thing out, it also trims out part of your reaction. So anyways, it is what it is, but blocked is worse, because like, man, then I'm going to see my reaction and how I felt and hear what I had to say about it, my thoughts or anything. That hurts even more. At least freaking give me a bone here. Shane said, even heard some admit to buying subs. Look, tons of channels buy subs and stuff like that. That's nothing new. There's even some big major channels that allegedly people have rumored that they've bought subs and stuff. That's nothing new. A lot of people, again, some people, it's kind of frustrating as a content creator on many levels, because I know as a content creator myself, everyone goes through stages where they're just desperate. They just want their channel to grow. And most people really just, they're like, why is it not working? What do you do? Until you find the secret. I'm going to do a video. I've got my creator Dimmick channel, which I have yet to start doing my training for YouTubers on, but I do want to start putting content on there, because I know the secrets of getting subscribers and views and stuff, even though on my channel in particular, I have chosen to continue doing a certain way or certain thing on this particular channel, but I discovered how to get subscribers and views. Like, I know how, obviously, because I've got 15,000 on this channel now. But, and all my, I've got 4 channels that, wait, how many I have now? I've got 3 or 4 channels that is monetized now. Not that it matters if you're not making any money from it, but it met the criteria, watch hours, the subs, all that stuff. So I know how to get those things. I know the secret to at least get your channel monetized and all that kind of stuff. I know what you need to do and how to do it. There's a lot of tips I can give people from my own experience, but I can also tell you what not to do. And I can tell you from my own experience right now that copyright claim material, no matter if you're legally allowed to do it and you're in your rights to do it, nothing positive come from it. You just end up really stressed and wanting to pull your hair out. Sam said, nice hearing out here, but it's 5 a.m., so I'm going to try and get some sleep. Have a good night, everyone. Cool, Sam. Thanks for dropping in, and thanks for all the good comments and things. I appreciate it. And thanks for being part of the family. Sylvie said, one also needs a diversity. Yep, diversity is important. See you, Sam. Thank you. I don't know if you're still here by the time I've gotten to this message, because I know I'm behind big time with these comments. Let me just try to scroll through some of this stuff and catch up. Maybe some reaction viewers sub and then only watch their fave artists and skip anything outside those artists. That happens too. Absolutely. On my community, on my channel here, you've got the off tap life. Sorry, on my channel here, you got like the Dimash fans. The Dimash fans will only watch the Dimash stuff generally, and they won't watch any of the other videos. And a lot of the Queen fans, the diehard Queen fans, will only watch Queen, and they don't watch any of the other stuff I put on. But since some of them do, it depends on the person. Like some of my diehard Queen fans are the ones who have been supportive of everything I've done on this channel, but they originally came here for Queen. But like I find like Dimash in particular, maybe because of the language barrier and stuff like that, I know a lot of my fans from Dimash and things like that are from Kazakhstan and Russia and things like that. So they're really only there to listen to Dimash. I'm not saying everyone is, but there is a truth to what you said. A lot of fans will only watch relevant content to why they subbed. Marcelita Pomoy fans, Angelina Jordan fans. When you start getting Angelina Jordan fans, though, and they're a bit more versatile, I find. They'll watch a few other things, but it just really depends. But generally, yeah, absolutely. Vamp goes, yep, it gives me the something went wrong 3 times, checked my PayPal and it didn't go through. Yeah, I don't know. Streamy is freaking temperamental or something. I don't know. Weird. Because it works. And then, I don't know. I don't know why. Toy Rocket, that's the review of electronic adapters. Sorry. Question, who and when did you see in concert 1st through 3rd? Question, who and when did you see in concert 1st through 3rd? Was that, Joseph, was that question for someone else? Oh, Vamp. Michael Jackson. Don't be scared, Faith. That's psychological effect. So he also does some crazy metal reactions. Good day. Time to go and cook. See you soon. Thanks, Sylvie, for dropping in. Much love to you. Joseph goes, Vamp, is Michael Jackson your first concert and when? Faith really enjoyed the chat. Thanks, Sylvie. Thanks for popping in. You might be gone by now, but thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed. Toddy said, 100% agree. You let people outside of Australia to hear John Farnham for the first time. Exactly. Miguel says, cancel culture sucks. Yeah. Vamp said, Charlene, did you have any luck with Streamlabs? Charlene said, no, Vamp, I gave up. That's weird. So goes, Faith, you crack me up once you get to this comment. I know you won't be sure why you crack me up, but just know you do. Thanks. I don't know why you said that, but thank you. Thanks, Janelle. Faith, I always love to support you any way that I can. Did the PayPal, hopefully it reaches you. I need coffee. Be back in a bit, Vamp said. I'll let you know. Um, Vamp. Yep, I did. I did receive that. If you're still here, Vamp. Yep, I did receive that. Thank you for the dono. I appreciate it. And also, the same with you, Charlene. Thank you for the dono as well. I did receive it. Thank you. Thank you both. I appreciate that. And I did receive those directly from the PayPal .me link. So thank you both for the donations. I appreciate that greatly. Thank you guys so much. Nora said, good night, everyone. Catch you later. Good night, Nora. Sleep well. I don't know if you're still here by the time I've caught up to this message. Charlene says, sent PayPal, babe. Thank you, Charlene. I appreciate that. Just confirmed that. I don't know if you're still in here. I'm catching up slowly but surely. Nora, thanks. Good night. Sleep well. Dennis, Faith, are you going to do any more reactions to Diana? Otherwise, I can send you a couple of links. I would definitely do more of her stuff. She's awesome. It's very likely someone's requested her. Hey, Ravo, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I like the fact that the reactions are being done in the vehicle. Awesome sauce and cool beans. Thank you for the compliment. Vamp said, might be a PayPal issue, Faith. I donated with your PayPal link. It didn't immediately show. It's definitely gone through, Vamp. So thank you very much for that. Oh, she finally forwarded to the comment, Shirley. The PayPal link worked perfectly for me, Vamp, Charlene said. And thank you again. It worked for me too, Charlene, but didn't immediately show in my recent activity. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Okay, I've caught up. I caught up. Holy crap. Man, it takes a while to get through all those messages. I finally caught up. Um, thank you guys so much. Look, I told you guys earlier, I said, hey, today I'm not going to do a crazy long video. I was going to try to make it a bit shorter. We've been on here for 3 hours and 30 minutes on this live stream. And because this one was meant for Easter dinner, you know, kind of an Easter one and stuff like that. And you guys joined me. I had the roast chicken for you guys who only come in. We did the roast chicken thing. And we had the peas, the roast potatoes, all that kind of stuff for you guys who just come in. But guys, I just want to thank each and every one of you again for supporting the channel. I want to thank you guys, and I hope that you all have had an amazing Easter and that it's been magical and full of positivity and all these good things. And I love each and every one of you so freaking much. I love our community and everything. It's just really awesome, our family that we're growing here. And I think I'm going to, it's 3 hours and 27 minutes we've been this one. So 3 minutes is going to be 3 hours and a half. I think that's a nice, good number for this one today on the Easter dinner stream, or Easter Sunday stream, or whatever I called it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream so that I can actually, I'm going to go and make the video telling you guys where the reaction videos are going to be moving forward, on what channel, or channels, I should say, with an S, specifically out of my 50 channels, so you know exactly which channels you should prioritize, and definitely make sure you're subscribed to, have notifications on. So I'm going to make that video, and I'm also going to see if I can squeeze in a couple of reaction videos. And I also want to make my van build video, my complete van video, because it's pretty dope what I've got planned. So I kind of want to do that as well. So anyways, guys, I'm going to make those content. I'm going to end the stream here. We are doing daily live stream updates now. So, you know, I'll be back with another live stream again tomorrow as well. So look out for that. And every day on the daily, you already know I'm dropping content of some shape, form, or fashion, whether it's a live stream or whether it is, you know, different videos. And, you know, we've got a lot happening, a lot of cool things that will continue to happen. So thank each and every one of you again for the support. Happy Easter to all of you. Thank you for the donos. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the watching the ads. Thank you guys for every single thing that you do. I equally love and appreciate all of it. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning from Los Angeles. Jennifer says, hey, Jennifer, much love to you and much love to LA, my peoples out in Cali. Jennifer, awesome. I appreciate you dropping in. Bad timing, because usually I would keep the stream going for a lot longer, but I think today we'll cap it at 3.5 hours so I can break the 13-hour, 10-hour, 8-hour trend. And I'll get some of these other videos done for you guys. And thanks, Charlene. I love you guys to guts as well. Who else is in anything? Bye all. See you later, Vamp. Happy Easter to all. And you're always welcome, Faith. So much love to you, my sweet. Happy Easter. Thank you, Janelle. Back at you. If you're leaving, God bless everyone. Thanks, Faith. Be well. Be safe. Thank you, Joseph. Back at you. Where's eggs in Van Diesel? Mikal said. I was going to hide eggs in the van and then search them for myself, but I thought, yeah, I'll probably find them. So it might be a bit like just a waste of my time. But I love you guys. Thank you all so much. Thank you. I would definitely look. Dennis said, thank all of you guys so much. I love you. Damn Faith. Oh, that was so funny. Thank you guys. Much love. Jennifer said, I lived in Beverly Hills in LA. Someday visit me here. I'll meet you. Thank you, Jennifer. Hey, I'll definitely at some point in time, um, definitely look forward to doing some meet and greets with everyone, and especially back home in the States and everything, man. So definitely, hopefully I'll be able to do those meet and greets, and yeah, I'll definitely go down to freaking Beverly Hills for sure. Do a meet and greet out in LA somewhere would be dope, and just see all of my peoples wherever you are in the world. So that's the goal. We got to get through this pandemic first, and then we can start planning some cool stuff like that. But I love you guys as always. Oh, Steve just dropped in. Is this Steve? Steve, what's up, Steve? Thanks, Steve. Happy Easter to you. Thank you for dropping in. And everyone, before you leave the stream, if you can go ahead and get that thumbs up for me, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm and pushes the video and all that good stuff. It really helps out a lot. So if you don't mind, if you haven't done that yet, please do that. And I love you guys as always. Remember to join to the fullest and to keep it off tap. Happy Easter. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Well, actually, I'll probably see you in 2.5 hours or 3.5 hours. So the next video will go live in about 3 hours and 30 minutes. And that video will go live on this channel, and it will happen around 3 hours. So I will be in the live chat for that video. Provided, as long as I don't fall asleep or something like that happens, I'll be in there in the live premiere of that video. And then, yeah, there may be some other videos before that or after that. So we'll just go with the flow. I love you guys, but definitely live stream again tomorrow. And I'm going to try, I think I'm going to try to get tomorrow's live stream might start earlier. I'm not sure. I'm working with the time of the live stream. I don't know what the best time to do the live streams is yet, because, everyone's at different time zones around the world. So I don't know. It's on the flip side, it kind of works me doing the longer live streams, ironically, because it means people from different time zones and different times can jump in the stream and still experience it, because everyone's on different schedules around the world. So in some senses, me doing super long streams works for that reason, because no matter what time it is around the world, it gives more people the opportunity to be part of the stream and stuff. So, well, we'll see. I just go with the flow. I don't want to plan these streams real. I don't want them to be a planned thing where they're like a certain amount of time or this or that. I just like going with the flow with it. We had fun yesterday. We did 13-hour stream. We did some pranks, some really dope pranks. So if you guys don't know about it, check out yesterday's stream. We did some crazy stuff in that stream. Some really cool, epic pranks. Like, I'm talking epic. And the whole family got in on the prank with it, with the whole Freddie Mercury one. And y'all were dropping Freddie Queen songs and titles, and I was infusing it into the prank. It was really good, guys. So I might even try to see if I can download that video, that stream, and then just take that little section and upload it as a separate video, the prank or something. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, guys, thank you. Watch the live streams from yesterday. You'll find it. Also, yesterday we did a lot of things. Lately, in the live streams, today was raining. The weather sucks, so I didn't even get the beamer out. But I rewatched the part of the beamer one in that particular live stream, and I was did a bit of drifting in the beamer, a little bit, letting the wheels get loose a bit. Y'all know. Anyways, check out the streams. I love you guys as always. Remember to join to voice. Keep it off tap. We're out.